君がくれた花束はそいつの間にか星空に溶けて消えて、もう色も意味も香りもその手触りも夜がそっと飲み込んだ。ここにいるよ、ここにいるよ、世界の果て一人浮かんで色づいて滲んで消えてく、言えないままの言葉。ここにいるよ、ここにいるよ、君を待つよ、世界の果ての向こうで。向こうで
disappearing us, inviolable love, the sky is almost red, spread out. Our should be dead, never to be said. Time won't tell at all. The night falls. I can't see any tears in your eyes. Tell me how I know by your voiceless cries. I'd be saved if I could say goodbye. What is left is a sweet little lie. Why do I feel an endless storm? In a light like a smile with a farewell warmth inside. Lines of darkness, a starlight you cried for. Now I know that we'll close your door for good, for good, for good, for good.
星空に溶けて消えてもう色も意味も香りもその手触りも夜がそっと飲み込んだここにいるよここにいるよ世界の果て一人浮かんで色づいて滲んで消えてく入れないままの言葉ここにいるよここにいるよ君を待つよ世界の果ての向こうで向こうで
disappearing us. Inviolable love. The sky is almost red. Spread out. Our should be dead. Never to be said. Time won't tell at all. The night falls. I can't see any tears in your eyes. Tell me how I know by your voiceless cries. I'd be saved if I could say goodbye. What is left is a sweet little lie. Why do I feel an endless storm? In a light like a smile with a farewell warmth inside. Light of darkness, a starlet you cried for. Now I know that we'll close your door for good, for good, for good, for good.
Tora, Tora! Tora, Tora! Tora, Tora! Hold on, let me make sure my window's closed. Tora, Tora! Happy Tora Tora Friday, Tora Tora Tuesday. On this Tora Tora Saturday, back at it again with the Tora Tora Wednesday. Back at it again on a Tora Tora Sunday, and you already know it is Driving Saturday. It's good to see everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful 2 days away from me. Well, I guess you've only had one because we did a Jujutsu Kaisen watch along on Thursday. However, my last stream, it's the Monte Carlo Rally Challenge time. My last stream was my 30th birthday. And it was a very fun time. It was a very fun time. I'm starting to feel the effects of turning 30 like 2 days down the line. Especially when it comes to staying up. Because I went to bed last night at 9 p.m. Actually, no, it was like 10 p.m. I went to bed last night at 10 p.m. I was so tired. I just passed out like immediately. However, instead of a relaxed and carefree sleep schedule, just like when they fed Yuji the fingers of Sukuna, my body was rejecting it. It was like, you're not falling asleep at midnight? Hold on, we gotta do something about this. So basically, every hour, I would wake up and just shoot awake. Like, eyes shoot open, in media res, like, respawn back into real life. And then be like, like, looking around, like, trying to find out what happened. I would just, like, shoot up and immediately, like, stare around my room trying to find out where I am. But what ended up happening was, since I would wake up, like, every hour, KK sleeps at a much later time than me. I was sleeping like I was being invaded, man. I had to sleep in shifts, and I was the only co-pilot. KK sleeps at a much later time than I do. So I looked out the door, and I would see that the light was still on, and I'd go, okay, never mind. Don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat it. But after, like, 4 more times of this, and the light was still on outside, I was just like, what the fuck is happening? How long has it been? How long has it been? It couldn't have been that short of a distance between like 4 wake-ups that KK was still awake. After 4 different like shooting up out of beds. Yeah, I was trapped in the damn nightmare, man. The worst part was I had no method of knowing what time it was. Because my method, my secret technique of making sure that I always wake up at 7 a.m. and get out of bed is that I put my phone under my shelf on my desk, which is under my monitor, so that when it rings, when that onion ring and I need to pick up, I get out of bed and I physically walk across the room and I grab the phone and turn off the alarm. And at that point, I might as well stay up, because I'm already up out of bed, I'm already standing, and I'm already alert enough to know how to turn off the phone alarm. So since I did that, I also happened to take off my Apple Watch last night and put it on the desk as well without thinking. So every time my eyes shut open violently, like for every other hour of waking up, I had no method of telling what time it was. I had no method of like looking to see what time it was. So I was like trapped in an infinite Tsukiyomi of not knowing when or where I was, and just shooting my eyes open in various like terrible dream situations. I was trapped in fucking nighttime forever, man. We turn the phone alarm off, but the ringing keeps going. It was fucking nightmarish, man. I did get out of bed at 7, which was like, I consider that after all that to be impressive, to say the least. However, judging by the fact that I fell asleep pre-11 p.m. last night, I'm kind of scared for how we're gonna fare in today's stream. Because if you guys are aware, I typically end around 11 p.m. 11 p.m. is typically my end time. PST, of course, because that's the real time zone. However, 7-Eleven! Dude, that's gonna be me when I go to EVO Japan. I might... There's a few confounding factors. that might postpone my Japan trip to after Evo Japan. Also, Jets, it's good to see you, Jets. I hope you had a wonderful Apex Legends raid. You're not streaming Apex Legends, man. No shot. No shot. You were doing your 3D model debut, right? Apex Raiders, Apex Raiders. Don't let the pack gaslight you. She was killing left and right. Jets, were you clicking heads? Were you clicking heads? Just, I have an Apex Legends character for you. Even though I'm pretty sure you wouldn't like Apex Legends. Because it's like... the game that is quite Quirk-chungus in my opinion. Yeah, how was your flicks? Just, if you need to head off, feel free, absolutely. I could talk about who I think you would like in Apex to your chat, and your chat will find it funny. But Jets, thank you so much for the raid again. I really appreciate that. That was very kind of you. She's dying in the heat. It's hot as hell. I know that's right, man. Was she debuting her summer model today? Was she debuting her summer model today? Was that what she was doing? Because I saw that. Yep. No wonder it was hot as hell, man. Or was it just her? Heyo! Heyo! Google Docky. Google Docky. Yes, sir. I did see the model. I was just like, damn. Damn! Okay, let me see if I can find Jets' character in Apex Legends that I think she would like. This was my favorite character in Apex Legends too, but I think our reasons would be very different. I literally just searched the guy's name without Apex Legends, wondering why I couldn't find him. Okay, I found him. Oh my god, they twinkified him. Is this real? Did they actually twinkify this guy? He's not a twink at all, though. Oh my god, he's a fucking skeleton. This motherfucker's a fucking skeleton. I forgot what he was built like. My understanding, Jets is right. I assume she would like Ballistic. I thought that she would like Revenant. I don't know what it is about Revenant, but I assume that she likes them like tall, dark, and creepy and wet. Anorexic. Cleo, it's good to see you. You're doing well. Are you gonna move to New York after the news? Oh, about the frame data? Yes, sir! I have to move to become an educator. I found my new calling. Did you guys hear? Did you guys hear the news? You're going to be putting tech and frame data in the New York educational curriculum. All the fake voting that I did for Zoran Mamdani is really coming to play here. He was really acting to his constituents. all the ballots that I intentionally stuffed on my own in California. Let me link this to you guys real quick. Hold on. Let me copy text this and paste. I literally almost shouted out this link here. Cleo, it's good to see you. You're doing well. Cleo, aren't you streaming? Cleo, did you come to chat to give me the news? I mean, I would assume at every day at this hour you're streaming. Nope. Okay. We can have some Cleo time today. Cleo time outside of Monster Hunter Wilds Women Wednesday. It's unheard of. I saw the tweet and I auto-assumed it was a bit. No, it's a bit, for sure. I don't think anybody could look at this and be like, damn, real shit! I mean, I could believe that people would think that, which is unfortunate. But that says more about our society than anything else. It is very real. Though, I mean, like, why would they do Tekken? I know I streamed Tekken on my birthday, but like, why would they do Tekken? Just as a bald Wraith main, don't put disrespect on her name. Is Revenant disrespect? He's fucking sick. He's like the coolest character in Apex Legends, which is like not a high bar, but it's a bar. It's a bar. And you could go under or above. And I think that he goes above. Revenant is mid. Have you seen how he crouch walks? Have you seen how he crouch walks? That's the most important part here. He walks like a crab because his crouch passive is faster than any other character. He crouch walks faster than other characters as a passive, which ends up making him run like a crab across the ground, like a fucking creature. Which is based. I think that's cool. Yes, I played since year 1. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear. I hope you get better. Let me see if I can find, is there like an animation of his crouch run? I don't think there is. All I remember about Apex Legends is that the Wraith players had main character syndrome. Is Wraith... I almost said something that was going to be very offensive. Is Wraith... Does she... Is that the character that looks like she comes from a Midwestern panhandle? Or is that a different character? Typical Shimada stream. Something racist. You have to play Apex for an ad, Cleo? Hold on, wait. Cleo did tell me that there was an ad coming up soon. What I remember about Apex Legends is that Wraith players... Yeah. I played it on and off for a while, but mostly for jokes. I can't pinpoint the aim for the life of me. I don't know how to play Apex Legends. I was like terrible at it, which is fair for me. My internet froze, so I thought we were still talking about the mayor. Yeah, Mayor Zamdani, he's known for his crouch walk. That's how he was able to get across like the Bronx fast enough to get to the next polling place. It's fairly fast paced. It's too fast for me. I need games that are like slow and steady. I could play Shooters Ready, which is the only real FPS game in this day and age. You like run and shoot? I don't like it. I don't like running and shooting. I like running, stopping, and then shooting, and then running. Revenant is a crutch. Yeah, man, I ain't walking with my own 2 legs in that game. I don't want to be good at that game. There's games that I'm like, that's awesome to be good at, and then there's games that I'm like, I would not care enough for the life of me to be good at this. And I don't think that's bad to be good at it. I'm a Warframe player. Isn't Warframe primarily like logging in? Like logging in and then looking at numbers and then logging out? Isn't that the game? I used to be a filthy Apex player. I think Apex is cool. It's just not for me. It's a hard game and it's not for me. There's hard game for me and hard game not for me. And I think if you're able to make that distinction faster in your life, the more happy you'll become. Because what's hard is worth doing, but what's worth doing is not always the most hard thing. Does that make sense to you? I think if something is difficult, there's a lot of merit in doing it because you learn more about yourself and the world around you in doing it. However, the hardest thing is not always the thing most meritocratic in doing. And that's what I think. And that's that on a muffin. That's that on cookie dough. JFK or something. Supporting Rev and Ballistic is raging me. Doesn't Rev like literally just go, "We die tonight"? Isn't that also Revenant's ability? "We die tonight." I'm pretty sure that I've heard him say that too. He literally just puts up his fucking his shape. He puts up his triangular shape and puts it on the ground and go, "We die tonight," and then runs into battle and dies tonight. Watson is my girl. I mean, like, I liked her streams in HoloLive, but like I haven't really caught up with her lately. I know that she's got a lot of really good 3D mocap stuff going on, but it's like, I don't know, I've kind of fallen out of it. Used to support a real character. There's a lot of... I've poked the bear on this game, man. I poked the damn bear on this game. 535013. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. That was my sleeper cell activation code. I will go do crimes now. Loba got the Lobaba. Lobaba! Yes, sir. Lobaba. We know that's right. Deep VTuber cuts. Are we ending up in a world where Amelia Watson is a deep VTuber cut? I do know that, like, as a very big HoloLive fan, the median age of HoloLive fans is like 2 or 3, maybe even 6 or 7, which makes a lot of sense because there are people who are like, I've been in HoloLive for like my whole life. Like, they say that they've been into HoloLive their whole life, and then they started in like the HoloX, which is mind-numbing to me. That is mind-boggling to me, like, entirely. I see people who are like, HoloLive is my whole life. This is what I've been into since I could like form a personality trait. And then I look and then they were like, yep, I got into it with Advent. I was just like, what? Huh? Huh? What? I mean, to be fair, it's nowhere near the level as it is in Japan. As it is in Japan, the Hololive fan base there is extremely young. Like, by median age. I would say that most, not most, but like a non-negligible amount that could end up taking up most fans of Hololive in Japan are like under 18. Or under 20, I should say. I think that they're typically under 20. And I know this because I've been interacting a lot with the Hololive fan base in Japan lately as part of my Japanese study. And there's like a trend going on where you do a Jiku Shokai, which is a self-introduction. And you use a template to form your self-introduction. And a lot of people put their age in the template because saying your age in Japan is not as... Well, I guess it is more accepted in the West because people just say like literally where they work in the West, which is insane to me. Cobb me like dropping hints of where I used to work. But I digress. Speaking on that, I noticed a lot of people, when they do their Jiku Shokai card, they end up having their ages like 10 and up. Which is a very different thing in Japanese culture than it is in like American culture and Western culture. Because to say that you're in your teens, you say that you're 10 and up. Tiger, the cutest. 26 units, good to see you, doing well. You say that you're 10 and up, and if you want to say that you're in your 20s, you say that you're 20 and up. Which is very strange to me, because when I was reading the Jiku Shokais, I thought there was like a billion people saying that they were 10 years old. And I was like, oh no. Get me off this damn algorithm, man. They got me with the 10-year-olds. You keep people guessing. It's an insane level of like a timeline to give to someone. Yeah, I'm 10 and up. And up, and up. Twitch moderation, and up, and up. Don't listen to the first part. Listen to the second part. Don't ban me. So you put 10-year-olds in the same group as 19? Yes, sir. It's the same, like age era, essentially. Like, they use the kanji for era, like dai, jidai, you know, nendai. They use the same kanji for era, and it's, like, supposed to symbolize, like, 10 years. Who's dying? Honestly, kind of me the last, like, 6 to 7 days. I'm fine now, though, for the most part. If you guys didn't know, I had, like, an insane series of migraines that have been, like, destabilizing my lifestyle for 6 to 7 days or so. And they finally have passed for the most part. Say that again. They finally passed for the most part, which is a blessing. Because if I had to... Oh, no, they're coming back literally right now. Oh, no, man. They're coming back literally right now. That's so funny. That's so funny, man. It literally heard me talking shit. I had a centralized migraine to the back of my head. And if you guys know, I had a brain tumor, or like a pituitary gland tumor. Pituitary gland tumor for like a few years. And that got taken out. But every time I get any pain in my head, it makes me think like, oh no, you again. Motherfucker, you come back yet again. Tuma, exactly. Hawk Tuma. They cut out the Voldemort. That's what Cleo and I have like in common. When Cleo first told me that she got a brain tumor, I was just like, twinning! OMG twin! OMG twin! That's so damn funny, man. Life could be funny. It doesn't matter what happens to you, life can be very funny. Yeah, we both got our damn heads cut open, man. The second thing is being old. Hey, man! Listen, Sphio, I know that you're 10 and up, but... I know that you're 10 and up, but you don't gotta be cutting that type of jib here. It really is all giggles and smiles. That's the ShimadaTiger stream. If I could say that I have 2 strengths, one is I can laugh at anything. 2, is that if you give me a task and you give me subsequent reason to do the task and you give me subsequent information to do the task, I will work until the end of the earth to become like the best I can at it. And that's not a skill, in my opinion, as much as it's just like a mindset that anybody could do. But I think the skill is laughing at everything. Everything's damn funny in this world. This world is such a joke. And I'm done laughing. Have you guys ever seen that post? It's one of my favorites. This world is so funny, but I'm done laughing. Every time I post that image, I think that people are like thinking that I'm gonna start like a January 6th or something. I don't know. Let me see here. The world is so funny. Yeah, but I'm done laughing. The Jonkler era. Rush the bus driver! Everybody rush the streamer! Everybody rush the streamer! She can't stop all of us. Okay, I found the... Oh god, man. I literally... I looked at the post and of course it had to give me a fucking South Park redraw of this shit. If I had to, like, erase anything from this earth, that's not, like, death, disease, and war, and famine, and, layoffs, and, job crisis, and, inflation, and, anything unimportant. If I had to... And AI. If I had to erase anything unimportant that is, like, to me, like, annoying, I would have stopped the resurgence of South Park. I would have not let it come back to the zeitgeist. I would have said, you're done where you left off. Because now it's like, it's just a recycle of like what it was before, which is like, it should have died, man. It should have died, man. Because now it's like the ultimate coworker show. It's the and I think people are going to hate this. It's the ultimate coworker show. Because it's for the coworkers who don't think that they're coworkers. You know? It's for the people who are so coworker coded that they're like, I'm a little different from the rest of you. I watch edgy TV that still runs on cable. It's unironically because they bashing Trump, not Dems. I mean, like, they were doing like all sorts of stuff for some time. I think that they're just like doing whatever's popular. I think that that's basically it. They'll make fun of anybody, which is like whatever. It's just you can make fun of anybody, but like in a funny way. There's Burnout, man. That's what I'm saying. Paradise type sheesh. Those are TK. It's good to see you. Everything well. Those are Sango. It's good to see you. Let me take a drink of water as well. Guy who thinks you're the coworker. The fucked up part is I probably am the coworker to people. Because when my coworkers ask me what I do on the weekend, I say that I studied. I don't tell them about my stream or anything I do on stream. I just tell them that I studied. Which is true for the most part, actually. That's genuinely true. Because for the most part, what I'm doing is just studying Japanese like all day. Which is why that I could become... Why I've gained the ability to become Nihongo Jozu. Not yet, but I will. I believe. In a year. You can't let them see your full power. I do make the same jokes at work that I do on stream. And they love it, man. They fucking love it. I've become the jokester. I've become the jonkler at work. They find it so funny. But to be fair, I think that like my office space is like an HR nightmare. And I'm not talking about like... I'm not talking about Gog Mazios. I'm talking about like human resources type HR. Because like I do have a office space built up of some of the most insane people within the gaming industry. Who literally just be saying whatever. I get it. There was one time, man, when one of them was just like scrolling through Kick like live in the office. And it wasn't the old ass dude. It was someone else. And he was just going through Kick and just going through all the gambling streams and then watching the gambling streams like live in the office. I was like, no, man, no. Put that shit away, man. We're in decent public. Did you guys hear about KK's new sponsorship offer, by the way? Did you guys hear about KK's? Shut up, man. Nightbot, shut up. Hold on, let me take care of this guy. Nightbot, quit it, man. Churlish ass. Okay, let me open up Nightbot here. Let me disassemble this motherfucker. Nightbot. Nightbot.com. Oh no, do I have to log into Nightbot on this user profile? I'll just set up Nightbot for Twitch. Beginner tutorial 2026. This is my favorite. It's literally a month. It's less than a month in. It's less than a month in, man. What do you mean beginner tutorial 2026? Were you literally just like waiting for it? Ban Nightbot? I can't because it does like real commands. Wait, hold on. Which one is the real Nightbot website? So I don't end up giving like Nightbot fake my Twitch user. Oh no, it's chill, it's chill. This has to be the real one. Message is 10,000 today. What the? This is not the real one. This is not the real Nightbot. What do you mean messages 10,000 today? I think I just logged into the fake Nightbot. Okay, timers, birthday okay, we're gonna turn this one off. We're gonna turn off birthday message. This one's not gonna be on anymore. We not have that here. Will the real Nightbot please stand up? Nightbot summoning 10,000 Tiger Bros. I think it's like there's how do I say this? It's not generational trauma, but it is trauma that I think that like that I've only seen in a small subsect of people within like my 3-year age range. And that's the fact that you could just spoof a website and then fake the website and then fish people's information with that fake website. That's scary. That's very scary. And ever since that started happening, I've always been afraid of every website. Like, even my bank website. I will make sure that it is the exact bank website that I've logged into every time. And I do it, like, all the time with Bitwarden. Because, like, every time I use Bitwarden to get some passwords, not my passwords, just, like, get other people's passwords, it's always a fear in the back of my mind that I'm logging in with the wrong one. The fucking VLC website? Wait, hold on. What happened to VLC? Wait, I have VLC. What happened to it? This way I use my mobile app for banking. Yeah, more often than not, I'll always use the mobile app. That's good. What else is Field? Thank you for the Tiger Bro, too. Content creators sponsor scam emails seem crazy. So that's the best part. Is I don't get sponsorship offers. So I don't get that. I don't get sponsorship offers, so I don't get those. So therefore, I'm never fished. I'm never fished ever. What sponsorship did KK get? KK got a sponsorship offer for kick.com or whatever the website is. Which is really fucking funny. They were like, they sent her an email that was like, we've been watching your streams lately and we're big fans. But yeah, KK Kick or whatever. KK.kick. KK Gambling Arc. I think if they sold that problem, I'd basically go through like Linux repo sites to get the actual link. I would like remake the website myself. If I could. Favorite IRL harassment streamer, KK Cyber. They gave her like a sponsorship offer that's like, we've been watching your streams lately. And like, we would love to give you an offer for like a 90-10 split. Okay, hold on, let me allow this one. Smart detection has stopped this one. What is the smart detection that stopped this message? It didn't even tell me, man. It didn't even tell me. The damn Twitch AI stopped your message and I have no idea why. What the hell is it doing, man? Do you even have a list of business email anywhere? I don't see it in your about. I have a business email, but I don't list it anywhere. Because I'm afraid of people doing the thing that they did previously where they just signed me up for crypto scams. I had my business email like available previously. And then people fucking used it to sign up for like crypto websites. And then I would just get emails about crypto scams like over and over again. Or scam sponsors. Like you could do it through Twitch itself. Also cool, cause thank you for the follow and Gibber Gear. Thank you for the follow as well. You could do the sponsors for the Twitch website itself, but like the sponsorships you get through Twitch are fucking ass, man. They're so bad. They are so bad. Let's go through the list of sponsorship offers I currently have vis-a-vis twitch.com. Sponsorships at twitch.com. No, man, no. Peacock Ted. Available till January 21st. The maximum payout for this Peacock sponsorship for Ted is $67, man. It's $67. Holy. How much, man? It's $67 for my Peacock sponsorship offer. That's insane. I'm not looking at my following list right now. Well, Eco, thank you so much for the follow. Well, welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see you. 6'7", 6'7". Hold on. What do you say you're not looking at your following list right now? How many people are you following? I can't even see it, man. I can't even see it. I thought Twitch tells you how many people someone follows. Did someone just knock on my door? Am I having a stroke? Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, that's the part that's freaking me out too, man, because KK is out right now. KK is out right now. That's the part that freaks me out when I hear a knock on my damn door. Okay, 1 sec, 1 sec. Honestly, it could be Taro. I think that makes more sense. I'm just gonna say it's Taro. Okay, hold on, 1 sec. I'm gonna lock my door. Okay, I'm back now. There's a shortly wind in the background, man. Okay, that does make a ghostly wind. A shoddy wind. Shoddy. I don't. So Stay Alchemist, thank you so much for the follow too. Welcome in, welcome in. That's what concerned me, is that KK is out right now. I think it was just the background noise. I think it was just the background noise of like the stream. Those Summer King, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good one. It's good to have you here. Shoddy like a melody. Yes, sir. Imagine how fucked it would be if I said, hold on, let me go lock my door. And then I get off the mic. And then my model is just still for like an hour. How fucked would that be, man? How fucked would that be? The final stream. I think it was just Finn. I actually think it was Finn more than Taro. Because Conk will try to get in the room, but she's just gonna chill. If Conk realizes that she can't get into my room, she will just lay in my shower and just like chill there for a while. And then, if Crete can't get into my room, she's just gonna yell. However, if Finn cannot get into my room, he will open the door. He will jump, land on the door handle, and open the door. And he's done that to me in the bathroom, like, several times. Is if I'm in the bathroom and he wants food, he will jump on the door handle to open the door while I'm all the way across, like, on the toilet. It's fucked up, man. So I'll be sitting on the toilet all the way across the bathroom as I see the door slowly, like, rotate open. Those are Black Rock Penguins. Good to see it. That is literally how it sounds to me, too. That's exactly how it sounds to me. Use those latch handles? Yeah, I use the latch handles. I live in like a modern apartment, so they don't have like the round handles. Those are for like haunted houses like the Winchester. Then the Armor King can Tombstone Punish Hiachi's back 1+2. Damn, man. Honestly, I feel like throw punishing is always aura. Because like throw is the most aura move you can do in a game, in a fighting game particularly. And it's breakable. So having that level of risk gives it more aura. But forcing someone to watch your cutscene is always the best, even if it's less damage than a launcher. Ground knobs are good at keeping cats out. I don't think my leasing office would be very happy if I took out all the doorknobs. Funny prank. We took out all the doorknobs and replaced them so that they're not up to the same standard as every other apartment in the building. We fucking got you. Stupid. And Velociraptors too. Yeah, but we not have that. We're not gonna worry about that. I don't live in 2010. We don't have the Velociraptor meme anymore. We don't have the thinking Velociraptor meme anymore. The throw punishes in Tekken 8 is because the parry throw is guaranteed. It is my favorite thing to throw parry. Then my least favorite thing is Reina to get thrown when I'm walking forward. I swear I've seen that animal before. I actually went to the Winchester Mansion and the tour is more like an architectural thing rather than a spooky ghost tour. So that was your tour. Mine was different. Mine was not like that at all. Mine was the spooky ghost tour. Velociraptor went extinct, man. Also, Spearhead Chunbun, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So my tour of the Winchester Mansion was back like, I don't know, maybe like 12 years ago. Back when ghosts were like still around. They would give a tour of the Winchester Mansion. And in every room, they would be like, this is the ghost that like will try to fucking kill you if you do X, Y, or Z when you're in this room. So like, be careful or some shit. And then halfway through the tour, I still don't know if this is like intended or not. I still don't know if this was intended or not. We walked through the hallway, and then after we passed the door in the hallway, the door like flung open, and then we all went like looking. Everybody went looking. And then the door flung shut again. But it was flung open in a way that we could see the inside of the door and nobody closed it. So, that was my experience. That was my experience in the Winchester house. Is that they got a fucking ghost to come through. I got a little excited when I heard the F word. Natural Man, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. The hinges were just really greased. But then how did it close again? Could have been there in the promotion for the movie that they did about the Winchester house. I don't think so. Because I went like 12 years ago and that movie came out like 5 years ago. I don't even think I went 12 years. I think I went like 14 years ago. Must have been the wind. It was still not as good as my tour of Alcatraz. That was 2016. Oh, wait, shit. Wait, that was 2016. It was... Okay, hold on. I think it was 20 years ago. Guys, I think it was 20 years ago. Now that I think of it, I think it was 20 years ago. That's insane. Oh, it's setting in, man. It's setting in. I'm finally at the age where I could say 20 years ago. And it's like something that I'm cognizant of. She's realizing she's 30. You could start saying 20 years ago when you're past 30. It's in 6-7. Yes, sir. The ghost of the past. My Alcatraz tour was better, though. And I don't know if anybody else has had this experience. It's probably changed since the time that I went, like, 20 years ago. However, Mama Toda and I went to Alcatraz. Not as convicts, but, like, as tourists. We didn't do anything. And then, partway through the tour, this was my first time in NorCal. Like, that far into NorCal. I wanted to go to the town where they had the famous Bigfoot sightings. That was like the one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to do that so fucking bad. I wanted to go to the Bigfoot town and I wanted to see Bigfoot. So Mama Toda decided to humor me a little bit and ask one of the Alcatraz guides how far that specific town was, which was like an hour away. And then Mamatore like went to me and said, "It looks like we're not gonna have time for that. I'm sorry." And I'm just like, you know, like Squibby crying, shitting myself, farting. And so the guide saw that I was like distraught in the middle of the place because I couldn't go to the creepy town. And so what he did was he walked up to us and said, "Would you guys like to see the downstairs basement? It's not open to the public, but we'll do tours every once in a while of it." And I was like, "Yes, sir!" Yes, sir. I definitely want to go down to the downstairs basement of Alcatraz, where they don't allow the gen pop because it's not ready yet and it's fucking hazardous. Made her crungo ass day. Abso-fucking-lutely. So we go down the set of the longest stairs I've ever been my entire fucking life. And as we go down, the guy's like, "Yeah, this is where we put all the solitary..." I say weed. I don't think he did it. Oldest tour guide known to man. I think he said this is where they put all of like the murderers and criminally insane people who needed to be put into solitary. Because when you go down into the basement, it's like literally pitch black. If you've ever seen the movie As Above, So Below, it was the same exact feeling of going into the Alcatraz basement as it was in that movie going into the catacombs. So, going down into the basement, you could only see light every like 100 feet from a torch on the wall. And by torch, I mean like British torch, like a flashlight. Then we just walked around the fucking vicinity of the murder den, not knowing where we were going. And then every like 1,000 feet or so, there would be like someone down in one of the other tunnels who would be like, "I'm down here," so that like you wouldn't get scared the shit out of you. And that they would know that there was someone who's supposed to be down there. I thought it was like medieval. No, it was like... Here, let me see if I can find like an image of this. I'm sure they've taken pictures of it before. Also, Heirloom, thank you so much for the follow. Alcatraz basement. Alcatraz basement. It's scarier than I remember, man. It's fucking scarier than I remember. This was like child ShimadaTiger walking around this damn dank, dusty, and dirty ass basement in Alcatraz. Most haunted prison on earth. Let me see if I can find this here. Let me see if I can put this on screen for you guys. This is where they were giving us a tour, man. And it was just us and the security guard. They didn't bring anyone else down here. And there was no one around for like dozens of meters. The toilet. Yeah, the toilet in the hallway is really like Alcatraz chic for sure. It is really funny to see it there. That's the spot for a toilet. It is a DVD map, man. I'm running toilet hallway. Let me see if I can find another picture here. Okay, this seems to be... Yeah. This looks like more in line with how it looked when I was there. Damn, I keep getting save image as image. I don't want to save it as image. I want to save it as Alcatraz Dark. Alcatraz Dark. This is about how dark it was. It looked like this when I was there. When we had the fucking random ass tour of just the three of us, this is what it looked like. And then every once in a while, you'd walk by like a 1x1 Minecraft block room. And then they would be like, yeah, this is where we put the guy who killed like 10 billion people. I think this is where the real goblin footage is taking place. Yeah, this is where they filmed the tunnels, the Australian found footage movie. Yeah, add two reflective eyes. Exactly. Add the fucking the what's the name of the guy in Lethal Company, the plant guy? I keep accidentally calling him the Churlish, but that's not his name. There's already one there, Monka. The Bracken. He's not the Churlish, he's the Bracken. Okay, let me put this away too. It was crazy. I do think that that was like the scariest tour I've ever been given. Because it was like... I don't know, maybe it was like the same level of me hearing a knock on my door when nobody's home. But I did just hear shit like all the time. But to be fair, we're like in an old ass like stone castle and people are like kung 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 stomping like on top of us like, you know, 100 feet up. I think it's reasonable to think that there's going to be some noises. It's like one of the most populous tourist destinations in San Francisco. Also, like, I mean, thank you so much for the 7-month resub. That is very kind of you. Thank you for supporting the stream for 7 months. Kind of educational tour that gives you nightmares. I definitely lost points in the social ladder when I went back to school. Because they were asking me what I did when I was in San Francisco. And I was just like, yeah, I went on a tour where they kept all the murderers. And all the other girls are like, okay, we're not eating lunch with you anymore. I'm sorry to say, we're not eating lunch with you anymore. As one does. As one does. It's true. As one does. Something so funny about most popular tours in San Francisco is a prison island. I mean, it's like better than all the alternative. Do you guys see the episode of... And that's not a dig at San Francisco. San Francisco's a lovely place. Do you guys see the episode of King of the Hill? This is a deep cut. I didn't know that King of the Hill fucked around like this. There's an episode of King of the Hill where Connie's cousin comes down to Arlen from LA and she just starts like lighting everything up with graffiti. Like frame 1 of the episode. And then she's supposed to be like the bad version of Connie, who's like causing all the mischief and all the trouble. And then because she's bad, Bobby's just like, I gotta get a piece of all that. So Bobby starts getting into this girl, but it coincides with their science fair project, which Bobby then blows off Connie to go do it with this girl instead. And we learn that this girl's main motive is to go back to LA because she stole like, I think like 10 grams of meth. The first part of the episode is saying that she had bad grades. The second half of the episode is that she stole like 10 grams of meth from like a dealer. And then the dealer was just like, okay, we're gonna fucking kill you. And then they sent her to Arlen, Texas to like learn how to be like a normal person. So then she hijacks Bobby's science fair project and then turns it into a meth making project where they make crystal meth out of a beaker and some test tubes using his dad's like propane and some various odds and ends. I did not know King of the Hill fucked around like this. It's so much better than every other American adult cartoon. Like by leaps and bounds. Being San Francisco is nice. You mean that it sucks? Then yes, I agree. It is like a little funny there, but like I live in LA. I can't make any judgment calls. Every time people are like LA sucks, I'm just like, yeah, when you go to like all the bad parts, and then they're like, which are the bad parts? And I'm like, okay, let me count on 2 hands here. We count on 2 hands here to see if we can cover like all the different districts that are what I would consider not great. It's far better than most shows of the genre. It's like, I mean, because it's like mature for what it is. Breaking Bad before Breaking Bad, it was literally Breaking Bad. They were making science fair meth in the best American slice of life anime. I saw a Japanese Twitter user crashing the fuck out because he was so tired of hearing everybody say that there's like a continuous like a continuum of Japanese American cartoon fans who are obsessed with King of the Hill. Because he was like, it's not true! It's not true! He was crashing the fuck out in the replies to a post, man. He was like, we like it, but we don't like it that much. You're spreading lies and rumors about us. It's not true! And then he like went off for like 5 paragraphs about it. I was like, damn, man. When I start dipping into like the Japanese audience, when I can start doing the Hongo Jozu streams, I gotta be careful about what I say, man. I gotta be careful about the dissertations that I make. You're starting to see, man. You're starting to see what goes on. I was crashing not crashing. I was cracking the fuck up when I made my post about SNK's like degenerate AI usage, their shameful AI usage. And a dumb motherfucker replied to me saying, like, let me see if I can find what they posted here. See if I can find what they posted here. What did they post here? What was it? I think they posted, are you an idiot? Do you think companies are not using AI for their developments? And then I clicked their profile, and it's literally all City of the Wolves stuff. And AI generated content too. It's literally all City of the Wolves and AI generated videos, like up and down. But when I scrolled down, the guy made a post that was just like, only Americans care about this. Everybody in Japan and everybody in Brazil and everybody in Latin America, they don't care about this. Nobody complains about this. And I looked at the damn post and I'm like, brother, 20 Japanese people retweeted it. Of like the 60 retweets. I was like, I don't think this is true. I'm like, just because you can't read the fucking language doesn't mean that you know what they think. It's literally just a whole other bag of culture. Cristiano Ronaldo is the funniest thing, like point and laugh. Yeah, it was point and laugh for sure. I think that it's like point and laugh level stupid. Cause like, the only thing, was it literally just AI pics of SNK girls in bikinis? It wasn't that. It was like City of the Wolves, and then they were also like retweeting fucking screenshots from this stupid ass trailer. Going like, look how good this is. It takes multitudes, man. It takes multitudes to turn this bitch of an earth in a circle every 365 days. And you gotta understand that there are people out there. There's people out there. I think it's the same guy Majin Obama was beefing with. That is unfortunate. I did see Obama get into a 20 chain reply. And I was like, oh no. No, man. Like, I'll reply to them once if they're replying to me. And I'll be like, here's why you're fucking stupid. Like, don't talk to me again. And then, like, I looked at Majin Obama's reply chain and I was like, oh no. Oh, get out of there, man. Get out of there. The walls are caving in, man. We are City of the Wolves. We carry Ronaldo. We honor his name. It was all the 20 players in City of the Wolves in Japan. My least favorite thing about this scenario, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, SNK released a fighting game like halfway through last year that was a pretty big flop, all things considered. The quality of the game is like decent enough. The gameplay was good and everything around the gameplay was bad. And I don't think that's like a controversial take. That everything outside of the gameplay wasn't even good. Like the menuing was bad, the online was bad. The story mode was like lackluster unless you're like a super fan of like the lore. And like the character diversity was like terrible because they had like 2 fucking women characters. In a modern fighting game, 2 women characters is laughable. That's so funny. And then like the next one they brought in was Chun-Li. City of the Wolves. Like there's all sorts of stuff with this. They fucking put 2 real people in that should not have been in the game. They put Cristiano Ronaldo and they put a fucking DJ in. And people came around to the DJ, but on principle, I don't think it was good that they put him in because he's literally just a friend of the Saudi Arabian Crown Prince. And that's why he's in the game. The only reason why he's in the game. He doesn't have anything else to do with it. They just made him funny in the game, and then people are like, oh, it's okay, it's chill then. And that's okay. If he's funny, that's okay. But he's literally only in because he's friends with the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia that killed that one guy. But I don't think I should be throwing stones if I live in America, because America's equally bad. However, the key difference that people don't seem to understand, that always, like, racks my brain. You know about the DJ who is it? It's literally just, like, some guy. I don't think you would know him. It's literally just, like, some guy. The thing that always, like, racks my brain is whenever people get into a shouting match about this game, and someone's just like, it sucks that it's owned by Saudi Arabia, the country, like, the government, the kingdom. the crown prince owns the game. They say, well, what about like the games that are owned by America? And I'm like, my brother, there are none. Like they aren't. It doesn't work like that here. They're literally just made by people in America. That's different. America's not equally as bad as Saudi Arabia. It's probably like worse, if I have to be honest. But I don't know. I don't know the details. They're just both bad in my opinion in terms of like the grand scheme of things. America doesn't own League of Legends. It's evil for different reasons. Exactly. League of Legends is its own brand of evil. U.S. military buying Tekken from Harada. But I digress. I digress. It was like... The argument that this person was getting into was making me lose my fucking brain. I was just like, come on, man. And I think that's like the state of any discussion about this game is it's always poisoned by like the most insincere takes possible. Because every time you give like a valid criticism of the game, it's always like, okay, well, you weren't going to play in the first place. True. I mean, I did play in the first place, and I was just like, this game's not that good. However, I think you're still able to criticize it if you did play it and you're like, I didn't like it. City of Rancid Vibes. Yes, sir. ShimadaTiger comes out as Antichrist, believes in the concepts of states evil. Anarchist, not Antichrist. My bad. I misread that one. Anarchist. Not Antichrist. I did not come out as the Antichrist. Okay, Peter Thiel. Phrygian slip? Yeah, I think that was a Phrygian slip on my part. I let the quiet part loud and the loud part quiet. I'm just shocked City of the Wolves is pushing along just fine. All the advertising for 200 to 300 players. I think that, like... I would love to be at the fly on the wall. To see what's going on inside the inner walls of that domain. Because, like, they're still making content. They're still making content. And the content is like, oh, okay, we're going to get into the rapid release schedule. Can I say, after the AI trailer, seeing that there was one character a month set off so many alarm bells. If you're willing to represent your game in the most outer world level possible, which is the like debut trailer to the world. Also, Death Beyond it, it's good to see you. You're doing well. Thank you so much for the 3-month resub. That's very kind of you. Thank you for supporting the stream for 3 months. If you're willing to debut your game season to the world with 90% AI made trailer, and then you say you have a character a month in a game that came out 6 months ago, I'd start to think a lot of stuff that is not kind about the possibilities of your development cycle. Marvel Rivals does that, and I assume they just have an insanely large dev pipeline, but SNK... Well, I don't think Marvel Rivals is not dabbling in my own mind as well. I think that Marvel Rivals is probably... They do have an insane dev pipeline, but, like... SNK does not. SNK's got, like, the job opening that's lasted for, like, 10 months. SNK's had a programmer opening lasting for, like, 10 months, man. I don't think that they got enough people to do all that. It's got insane beef pre-release. It's still because it's popular. They probably have enough money to like toss into like outsourcers too. I don't think SNK does. And if I could part the curtain by just a little bit, I've mentioned before, I used to work on a fighting game previously, a legacy fighting game. And that game did not have month-long release cycles. That was like genuinely an impossibility. And it was a game with enough capital behind it that like it would be, you know, reasonable to assume that the DLC characters were coming out like in a good enough timeline. Also, Beller, it's good to see you. You're doing well. Definitely not SNK. I don't think SNK's got enough to do this. And because so two things can happen here. One, the characters are already like mostly made before they even announced Season 2, which then leads me to believe, why did they have all the fucking Krongo-ass characters in Season 1 and not the the fucking Goro characters that have been like popular and the ones that have been requested. She didn't work on Killer Instinct. Fuck! You have 13 or 14, but that shit was fast. Yeah, but like they literally just like scrapped together characters for that game. The characters in KOF are not as complex as they are in City of the Wolves. They're like, they have 4 moves, and then they have like 3 specials, and then they have like 3 supers. And then they're like... What the fuck was that noise, man? Does anybody else hear that? Is the guys chill? More noises? Okay, they're playing. They're playing. The guys are just playing. The cats are just playing. I heard Conk make like a funky noise. And I was just like, who goes there? Paranoia stream. This is what it's like in my damn brain, man. Anytime I'm fucking home alone, I'm just like, okay, this is the day that like a meteor hits. Did you see that? Are they playing City of the Wolves? I raised them right. They're not playing City of the Wolves. Conk is just playing with a spring right now. Who goes there? Who goes there? Dude, okay, hold on. Let's get off this Krungo-ass topic. Let's talk about some real shit. My old roommates are getting married. And I finally got the wedding invitation. And it's... You guys are not gonna believe this. The Swifty? Yeah, the Swifty with the gay chihuahua. The Swifty with the gay chihuahua, yes. You guys are not gonna believe this. Yarg, it be pirate themed. Grog, depict this wedding as a jolly merriment. As soon as I opened up the wedding invitation and I saw that it was pirate themed, I was like, let's go, man, let's go. Right on cue for my latest bit. Avasti Chihuahua. You need to work on the pirate bits now, man. I need to. Yar Grog, depict this scallywag with the pig leg. I literally turned it into a reality, man. First, I kill the game that I've been wanting to kill for like the longest time, just by saying that I wanted it to happen during ASMR. Second, I will my friend's wedding into existence as a pirate-themed wedding. Yard, Grog, depict the scallywag as a craven fool. She's manifesting the shit into reality. The next thing that's coming to reality, can you will Street Fighter to have fucking content? If my job application goes through, yes, I will. If that opening goes through, yes, I will. Please, Shimada, I need this. Good luck, SHISHOU. Thank you. Let's not be silly now. How funny would it be if they put me at the helm of that game? Can you will us have a few million in our bank accounts? I could will myself and just like spread the wealth around, like holistically speaking, through like energy. But the other day at work, one of the subsidized lunches that we got was Chinese food with fortune cookies. And I didn't know that this was a thing, but you're supposed to have someone else give you a fortune cookie so that you open it and then the wish comes true if someone gives you like your cookie. You can't pick your cookie. You have to trade it with someone else. I've heard about this. Anybody else hear about this? So the one that I got from one of my coworkers, I opened that bitch up like a can, and then I looked inside, and then it said, on Friday, which is now referring to today, your generosity tomorrow will be paid back in unexpected ways. And guys, I'm waiting. My generosity today will be paid back in unexpected ways. Let's see how this pans out for us. Unexpected. Yes, Movin is good to see you. Thank you for the offering. And Ninja Pet, thank you for the offering as well. Right. I told that to Kiki and she's like, so what are you doing for me? Unexpected ghost visit. The Chinese ghosts are coming. Also, Virgus, thank you for the shrine fortune. Let me grab one real quick for you. I can't solicit gift subs unless I'm in someone else's stream. That's the only way it works for me. If I'm in someone else's chat, I'll be like, all right, 100 more gift subs. But if I'm in my own chat, I'm like, let's just chill, man. Just put the jokes in the bag. Just put the chat messages in the bag so I don't feel like I'm talking to a wall. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Omikuji. Animangaki Onikuji. Did you check if you got any donations recently? I could check, but I can't check on this user profile. Because I don't know the password and email that I used for the donation PayPal. And it's just logged into the REM of my other browser. And then I will, if it's needed, I will remember it. And until then, it's just there. Okay, let me put this up on screen for you. Gulpy. It's not that bad. Don't even sweat it, man. Bro. Definitely seeing infinite prosperity aura right now, friend. Yes, sir! That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm freaking saying. That's what I'm freaking saying, my dude. Okay, let me put this on screen for you guys. Where is it? Where did I put this shit? Who put this here? Me with the OBS that I'm the only one in the world that could touch? Who put this here? The Omikuji. Shockingly, this is the last thing that I had screen captured. Okay. Virgus! Which Omikuji fortune would you... Omikuji fortune would you like? Which Omikuji fortune would you like? Pick one. Pick any. Direction. Not direction! Not direction! That's not one that we do here. On me, what? Arg! On me, Kuchi! Career. Okay, let me do career. Your luck in pursuing your career may be slim, but you should still go for it. Remain persistent. Well... well... Good luck! No, man, I got the same shit in FF14. No, man, no. I'm sorry, man, but good luck. Oh, so Hangover, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. It is very good to see you. Let me take a drink of water. Good luck, little bro. Good luck with the shish. Good luck with the shish kebab. Do not ask Yozo for a tarot reading. The last time that I asked Yozo for a tarot reading, she was telling me that all my friends were going to stab me in the back. She told me that all my friends were going to fucking stab me in the back and laugh their way to the damn bank, man. Don't ask her for a tarot reading. Also, Corvus Spirits, good to see you. You're doing well. Okay. I think we're going to start a set of course of Evo today. I think we're going to... I mean, a set of course of Rally. Wrong game. Wrong game. I think we're going to start Rally here. Everybody ready? Everybody prepared? Everybody ready for some good-ass rally racing today? I think it just means Yozo's gonna stab you in the back. I don't think she's got the capacity to do so. I don't see Yozo as a backstabbing individual. Now, others on the other hand. We not have that. Osuedo Corsa. Yes, sir! You guys ready? You guys prepared? They're keeping... Not KK! No, none of my friends. None of my friends. None of my friends would ever do something like that. That's why they're my friends. If they were not my friends, they could. But since they're my friends, they couldn't. Everybody ready? Yozo got her Capcom invite. She's a step closer to becoming the 10 SHISHOU. Wait, Yozo got a Capcom invite too? Are they just like new year, new invites? Because KK got one as well. KK got invited to the Capcom Creators Program. And I guess Yozo is now too. Is it because they've been streaming? Oh no. Is it because they've been watching the streams where I'm talking about all my shit too? Oh no. They've been watching Wild Women Wednesday. They've been saying the stuff that I think they're not watching. I think it's because our stream for Wild Women Wednesday is probably the most viewed Monster Hunter stream on the website. They saw Gay Dog! No wonder they did give you the sponsorship offer in like 6 months. They fucking saw Gay Dog, man. They saw Gay Dog. They saw Gay Ass Chihuahua. They haven't offered me a sponsorship in like 6 months. I don't think they kept watching for that stream. Thank God. Do you hear about the Wilds DLC FPS issue? I heard about it, but I don't have it because I have like every DLC because Capcom is my favorite company. And they've never done anything bad, and we love them. So, I don't have that issue. She's been on it. They skipped to the dog part. Yeah, they skipped straight to the dog part. Everybody ready for some stream? Everybody ready for some Assetto Corsa rally? Everybody prepared to go fast and eat ass? I guess not that second part. I guess we're gonna go fast and rip ass. Or go fast and dirt. Or whatever. They canceled Mega Man Legends 3. Ed and Eddie been off the air for some time now, man. That's what's confusing to me. That's what's confusing me, man. Ed and Eddie been off the air for some time now. They did that like 30 years ago. Many doors, Ed boy. Okay, everybody ready? And I say Hajime. You guys will say Os. Hajime. Os. 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 Let's get in there. Let's do some Alpine racing today. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Us! Us! As you guys can see here, not from this car, we're going to be racing the Alpine today. We're going to be racing the Alpine today. Are we using the new setup? No, no, sir, no. Because I would lose my mind. I can't do VR yet. I'm practicing VR. The thing with practicing VR for driving is that I have to have nothing else to do that day. If I have anything else to do that day, it's fucking forfeit. It's fucking forfeit. This car looks like cake. This car looks like it's got STiger and T-Bro right on the side here. Because when I get into VR, I end up so one of two ways. Either so motion sick that I have to lay down on the ground, or I take a Dramamine and I fall asleep within 2 hours. And then I stay asleep for like 12 hours after. So, until I could get my constitution, I don't think I could do a VR stream that would last more than like an hour. Which is problematic for a beast like me. Let's do free practice. We're going to take the... Where is it? Alpine. We're going to take the Alpine. So this is a brand new car that they added to Assetto Corsa Rally. It is a rear-wheel drive, manual 5 shifter with a 1,152 degrees of rotation on the wheel. It's typically, I see it for snow rally for the most part. I don't really know what else people use it for. History. Damn! Total victory 748. Stage wins 2041. Tour de France Automobile 1963. It won the manufacturer title in 1973. This car was driven by notable rally stars such as Jean-Luc Thérier and Ove Anderson, who are known for their exceptional skills behind the wheel. Alpine is highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts. Only about 7,500 units were produced. The Renault Alpine cockpit is compact, prioritizing lightweight design and focused drive. Entry and exit are challenging, with offset pedals forcing the driver's left foot to touch the front left wheel arc. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that about it. Its lightweight construction was achieved through the use of fiberglass body panels and a thin sheet of metal frame, which not only reduced the weight but also contributed to its distinctive aerodynamic profile. The car's dimension, specifically its short wheelbase, is 2 meters, further enhance its agility. So this is more of a car that you want to let torque around corners. Select car. This is the one we want here. What is going to be our first stage? Levingo Circuit. What the heck? What the heck? I don't suppose the less drowsy version works any better for you. I think the less drowsy version actually still makes me go to sleep like the same way. Ice track. No game audio, by the way? There is game audio. There's just like no sound. There's no music. That's the thing. Hold on, let me get the music here. I forgot to turn on my music. Spotify. Racing. Okay, let's get this one. Okay. Now we have music. The game audio is there. It's just very quiet. There's like no game audio. Like until we start the game, there's no game audio. Does it have a thing for the Tiger Bro as well? Let me grab one. Okay, we have 2 Tiger Bros here. Tiger Bro 1, Tiger Bro 2. And then let me move my Scrumpy here too. I'll move the Scrumpy over. There we go, there we go, there we go. He hiding. The Tiger Bro hiding. Okay, let me put this back. And then let me put this up. Pleasant Creek, thank you for the Tiger Bro too. There we go. Okay, now we have all 3 Tiger Bros. Shima Glorp, Shima Glorp, Shima Glorp. Okay, what is going to be our first track for today? My wheel... Is my wheel on? Hello? What's the wheelbase? Okay, my wheel is on. There we go, there we go. Now it's working, now it's working. Now it's working, now it's working, now it's working. We saved the day! What song is this? Snip doesn't work anymore, man. I don't know. Snip don't work anymore, man. I don't know. Oh, hell nah. They killed Snip, man. They killed Snip. I don't know what song it was. I think it was by... like Adolf Naguma or whatever his name is. He got Snip, man. We're gonna do Valley de Monster Descent first. And we're gonna do it in the Alpine 1.8. Weather time, let's just do standard. And then we're gonna try out this car for the first time. You didn't let me back out? I'm pressing the B button. Is it gonna let me back out, man? Back and confirm. Let's start session. Let's start session here. I don't know why Snip doesn't work. I tried to do Snip. Goobers. New goobers today? New goobers today? Let me see what these goobers are. Damn! Pigs this time! Damn, Legerman branching out. How funny would it be to own, like, piglets? Oh, is it really this dark? I don't think I wanted this dark. I don't think I really wanted this dark. I diversify sometimes. Nah, it's chill. We just don't crash. Hideki? No, it's not Hideki. It's like some guy named like his name is like Adolf Naguma. Darker than the place in Alcatraz. At least if it's dark, it makes it so that the map is like different every time because we don't see the same like map. Okay, interesting. Interesting handling. Let me switch the camera around here. I was very much a big fan of this view when I was doing Assetto Corsa earlier. I just wish it was a little bit higher. Here we go. This one's higher. The top one here is fine. I think this one is pretty fine too. This is the road where the demons jump out at you. This one gives us a greater view. I think this is going to be our view for today. I want to experiment with different cockpit views to see which one I like the best. Because when we were doing Assetto Corsa earlier, like Assetto Corsa standard, and we were doing Toge racing, I did this view, and I liked it the best because I could see the most stuff. Can you make the car do a raging demon? I think if I perish on the road, I will turn into a raging demon due to the influence of the car. Handbrake hold.
5,
There you go, there you go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. 5
There's like
right.
no audio. I do
5
not know what
left,
that is.
130.
Oh my god. Okay,
6
5 left
right,
long.
Short, don't cut. 150.
Don't cut on the 6.
6 right, don't cut. 50.
6 right, don't cut.
6 left long.
I did this car a little bit in Dirt Rally
6 right
2.0,
long and 6 left.
and it was very fun.
Caution.
I
3 right
definitely
into 2
feel
left tightens, don't cut.
like the weight distribution of this car.
5 right, 50.
Like I could definitely feel the weight distribution of this car,
3 left,
like
opens,
tossing around the
long,
field.
Don't cut. 40.
Cause
6
this
right,
track
over crest,
is
into 5 left,
surprisingly
long,
bumpy.
over, jump maybe.
Jump maybe.
Caution. 6 right, tightens late.
But I feel like this car
Into 2 right,
in specific
over crest, don't cut.
is like
Into
genuinely
square
like
left,
the
don't cut.
twerking car, if this makes any sense to you
200.
guys. My bad. Cause you twerk it around the corners. Oh my god, I think I do need the other view. I think I do need this view. Yeah, I see so much better in this view.
Into 4 right, don't cut.
I have so much better visibility in this view. I think if I was doing
40. Kink right, into
VR,
left,
I would do the other
short,
view, but in
and
this view, I need
4
like all the
opens,
space I can get.
50. Caution, brake, 5 left, over
Okay.
crest.
I
Into
also forgot to put my
right,
Crocs in
tightens
sports mode, so
late,
they're liable to like fly off my feet at any given second here.
60. 4 right, tightens, 50.
Made it around the bend. The thing I like about this car too
Very long,
is you
don't cut.
genuinely can just send the backside like around the
Kink
hairpin
right, into 4
and
left,
twerk around the
and
hairpin,
6
and it
right,
will take it
short.
like exactly where you want it to go.
Caution, 2 left, tightens, small
But I
cut,
think that,
keep
like,
in, 100.
That's a blessing and a curse. Because a lot of the time when I'm going around these shorter corners here too, if I don't use the weight distribution, I'm gonna like spin out.
5 right tightens, into sudden, tight hairpin left,
Do you think anyone has ever driven an Alpine in Crocs?
40.
Were Crocs around back when the Alpine was invented? Okay, I twerked too hard. I twerked too hard. I twerked too hard. I twerked too hard. My bitch is too bad. My money too long. My joke's too funny.
60.
Croggy, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
4 right, bad camber.
Croggy Raiders, welcome in. Welcome in.
60.
Croggy, I'm racing for you right now. I'm gonna win for you. I'm gonna win for you.
4 left long, tightens
Croggy Raiders,
left,
it's good to
don't
have you
cut.
guys here. What are you up to today?
Caution,
Croggy,
bad
if you need
camber.
to
3
go,
right long,
relax, eat food, have fun, be yourself,
100. 6 left and 5 right long, 100.
kill a pedestrian. I should have shifted down. I should have shifted down, man. Please go do so. Please go do so. I was reading the chat. Bing chilling. What are you up to today? I hope you had a fun stream, and I hope all Croggy Raiders had a fun stream, as I know they do. Because every Croggy stream is very fun to be at. If you guys do not know what we're doing right now, I'm playing Assetto Corsa Rally, which is a rally racing simulator. I'm playing it with my wheel and pedals. Get out of the damn road, man!
4 right,
Get out of the fucking road!
caution, 3 left, don't cut. And
I'm playing Assetto
3
Corsa
right,
Rally with
keep
my
in,
wheel and pedals.
60.
With also my
Very
stick
long,
shifter.
tightens 4,
I use a
over
H
crest,
shifter
80.
and a handbrake. I have a full setup here. And I'm trying out a brand new car that just came out for the game. And by just came out, I mean like a month ago.
And
I just haven't had an opportunity to try it.
opens late,
This is the Renault Alpine, which I'm playing for the first time ever right now. Damn! Okay, get me out of here. Ballistic NG when? I do want to play BMMG at some point. I think it'd be very fun.
4 left, long, don't cut.
Get out of the damn road!
60. 5 left, tightens 3.
I'm gonna fucking kill you guys, man.
In, 80.
Okay, we tightened 3 on this one. But yeah, this is Assetto Corsa Rally.
Over bump,
Okay, this
70.
car is fucking hard, man. This car is really hard. If you guys want to know more about this car, its distinctive quality is that
Don't cut
it's
into
extremely
4 right,
lightweight,
very long,
and
opens
it's
late.
very short too. So the trick to driving
3
this
left,
car
don't cut,
is
over
you need
crest,
really
into
good
4
weight
right,
distribution,
long, tightens late,
and you
70.
need good control of the pedals. So when I spin out like that, it means I'm not controlling my pedals as well as I should be.
4 right, tightens,
Alright, we don't
over
really have to do
crest,
anything for this
into
one. Just
4
get off the
left,
gas.
long, tightens. And
These 4 at
5
times are
right, long,
fine.
Caution, into 4 right, long, tightens.
Finish people at the rally. Perkele.
Four left.
Perkele,
long,
man. Perkele.
70.
Damn. Okay, okay, we're fine. We're not fine! We were fine, we were fine. And then we were very much not fine until a minute after. Get me out of here, man! Get me out of here! Yeah, we put the pine in the alpine, man. I think I have to eat the respawn. Okay, I have to eat the respawn. Unfortunately. 40 seconds! Holy!
Kings.
You guys ever see a 40-second penalty before?
Caution, brake. 2 right.
That was absurd.
40.
They hate
Right
me.
long, tightens. Into hairpin left.
Dang, this car is hard. This car does not play about. I think I would benefit in this car from going a bit slower. But it's very fun to go fast in. It's really fun to go fast in this car. Alright, hairpin left.
6 left long, 40.
Get around the corner.
4 left long, tightens 3. And 4 right, big cut.
Okay.
Kinks 150.
The problem though is that like this, the weight distribution is very hard to control. So you'll end up oversteering if you're not like so gentle on the pedals. And if you guys do not know what oversteer is,
Caution, brake.
if you're
Big
not
left,
like familiar
into
with
right,
racing
hairpin
or racing
right.
games or racing simulators, oversteer is when your car points the nose too far into the
5
direction
left,
that you're steering
long.
into. So much to the fact that like you crash like into the inner wall that you're like trying to get around
Right,
of.
over bump.
And
2
that
three
typically
left,
happens when there's too much weight distributed to
5
the
right,
front of
very
the
long,
car.
Tightens 4, 100.
And it's very likely to happen
5
with
right, brake,
rear wheel
and
drive
king
cars like
left,
this.
Into 3 left long, tightens.
It's like one of the hard things to avoid with cars like this.
4 left and king
The
right.
opposite of that is understeer,
Caution,
which is
2
when your
left,
car doesn't.
into
Yeah, see?
sudden, hairpin right,
I lost
tightens
my
late.
grip here is the problem too. I lost my grip here. Where does the holy emphasis come from? Noticeable. You notice multiple VTubers say. I've said it for like a long time.
5 right and flat
I've
left.
definitely said it for like a long time. I don't know where. Yeah, it's a Toronto
Caution,
thing.
4 right open, brake, into hairpin left,
If you're from
50.
Toronto, you've definitely said it before. It's also just very fun to say. Nice.
4 left,
That one felt
60.
sick, man. That one felt really cool. Oh my god, here we go again.
Slowing, stop at Marshalls.
Alright. Go down to gear 1. Let's try this one again. I think we could do this one again. I think I need to blow my nose too. I need to get a Bartholomew summon and blow my nose real quick. 1 sec. Okay, I'm back now. Let's try this one again. I think that if I take every corner, like every sharp corner, at half braking velocity, and I take it earlier, I think that we would finish this faster, if that makes any sense to you guys, because we're gonna have less of a chance to spin out. Return to the main menu, yes please. I wanna try this one again. I think that this car is one of those cars that if you can learn how to drive well at it, like you learn weight distribution. Cause I'm being punished so often. I'm being punished so often for my bad weight distribution on this car. Okay, let's move it forward in time. Let's do 8 a.m. Alright, back in confirm. Let's start this one. You gotta take it real gentle. I think that makes the most sense. Man not hot. Man is never hot. 2 plus 2 is 4. Your uncle is 47. That video is so fucking good, man. I do think that there's some meat to the bone of that nasty girl ass song that KK was playing too. Being like the yin and the yang to the M.R turning red song. The car goes scrap. The engine goes doot doot doot. I think that they're like yin and yang of each other. I think that the nasty girl song that she was playing is like the spiritual opposite of the gymnastic, not the pussy dead, you know? Type sheesh. Okay, I think we're gonna be really gentle on the pedals this time. I've been stimming on it since the birthday stream. Which one? The M.R? The your uncle's 44? I do love the fact that Big Shaq just starts going into like a fucking aim trainer scenario. Man's not hot. Man is never hot.
2, 1, go, go.
He turns into a Valorant aim trainer. He's like toot toot toot, and a pum 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 pum, and a ting pum. Don't shoot, man. Don't shoot. I'm from Toronto. Okay, we're gonna be a little lighter on the gas here.
6 right, don't cut. 50. 6
I feel so slow. I could go a little bit faster here.
6 right long and 6 left.
This is the part of the drive where it's like scenic. This is such a beautiful game, man. They're calling it the beautiful game.
Into 2 left.
Okay, after we take the next 6. I took that way too slow.
50.
Wait, I geared up. I geared up. I geared up.
3 left, long, don't cut.
I geared up, man. I accidentally geared up.
6 right over crest into 5 left long.
I do feel like I'm
over,
driving
maybe.
significantly smoother, though. I think even driving
6
slower,
right, tightens late.
like this is just fucking
Into
scenic,
2
man.
right over crest, don't cut.
I'm not gonna lie, though.
Into square left,
When I
don't
go
cut.
to my old roommate's
200.
wedding, I am gonna drive through a road that looks a lot like this to get there. And I looked up. I keep gearing up. My bad.
Kink left into 4 right, don't cut.
I keep gearing up.
40. Kink
I looked
right
up like a
into
California
3 left,
Reddit with
short,
like that
and
road,
sudden.
and then they were like,
Right
yeah,
opens,
people die like
50.
every other week there, and I was like, Gulpy.
Caution,
Gulpy.
brake, 5 left over crest. Into
Caution brake,
heavy
5
right,
left. Is that what he
tightens
said?
late.
It is what he said. Okay.
60.
Smooth.
4
Nice.
right, tightens 50.
There's something so satisfying about
very
driving
long,
this car
don't cut.
smooth style.
Kink right.
The
into
Ridge
4 left,
Lure.
and 6 right.
The Ridge
short.
Racer.
Caution,
Shimo
2 left,
Wicked.
Tightens, small cut, keep
Small
in,
cut after
100.
the 6. Let's get through here. And we can accelerate
Kings
immediately
over
out.
Crest, 70.
As long as we get through the Kings here, we should be
Kings.
fine.
Caution, brake, 5 right tightens, into sudden, tight hairpin left.
Let's get... Yeah.
40 over crest.
Around we
2
go.
right,
Nice!
long, opens, 60.
Guys, I think the time is going to be so much better. I gotta be so careful when I talk like that.
5 left, 60.
Every fucking time, I gotta be
Right,
so
into
careful when I
4
talk
long,
like that,
tightens
man.
late, don't cut.
The Ridge Lure.
Caution.
Yeah, I looked at the road that I had to
3
take to
right
get there because I was like,
400.
where the fuck is this wedding gonna be at, man? Where is this? And then when I looked up the
6
location,
left, and 5 right long, 100.
ain't nothing but a cookie though. Ain't nothing but a cookie though. Ain't nothing but a cookie though. Don't even sweat it. One moment like that on this run is already better than 10 moments like that plus a fucking burnout
Flat left,
in the
into
last
dip
one.
80 over bumps. Caution, 4 left, and
We're
4
already
left,
doing
don't
much better.
cut. Flat left.
He's not a
long.
1 coin clear.
Caution, 3 left, don't cut, and sudden, 3 right. Keep
3
in,
left, don't cut.
60.
Okay, let's get off the gas here.
5 left.
Oh, shit.
Very long. fast ball over crest, 80.
I almost took the wrong road there, man.
Kink kink left, into 4 right, very long, tightens 3 late.
Okay. The Kings are kicking my car around
5
right now.
left, into 3 right long, opens late, 100.
Nice. Okay. I don't think I've changed gear from 3 in like a minute.
Over bumps, 60.
I'm
5
caught on this
left,
one.
Tightens 3, late, caution, keep in, 80.
Keep in on the 4 left, Titans 3. Okay, let's keep in here. Let's
6
keep in here.
left, over bump, 70.
Nice. This one feels fucking smooth, man.
Into 4 right, very long.
This one is smooth. Oh shit. Help me, man. Help me.
Over crest, into 4 right long, tightens
As soon
late,
as the direct
70.
drive in my hands gives out under me, I'm like, oh shit. I understand so much why the gearheads were talking about direct drive
4 right tightens, over crest.
as
into
like a
left
definitive
long,
like
tightens,
factor of like driving in these games.
and 5 right long.
'Cause I get so
Caution,
much
into
immediate
4 right
feedback
long, tightens,
From the car this way. I know exactly like how the car's
70.
giving out from under me. I know where it's putting all of its weight. And then I can respond in kind.
kinks.
Because you treat the car like an extension of your body.
Caution, brake, 2 right, 40.
We brake here.
4 right long, tightens, into hairpin left.
Not my best shift down. Not my best shift down.
6 left long, 40.
Turn it around with the hairpin. Nice.
4 left long.
I love
tightens,
rally
3,
racing, but I was
and
scared
4
too.
right, big cut.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me get out of here.
Kinks.
People
150.
flute, yes sir! It's people flute time. What base are you using? I'm
6
using the
right,
Moza R5 right
caution,
now.
Brake, kink left, into
I
right,
upgraded from the
right.
Moza R5 to, or not from the Moza R5. I upgraded from the Xbox,
5 left, long.
early generation Logitech wheel without direct drive
Over bumps,
to
into
the
3
Moza
left,
R5,
tightens.
and it's like night and day. It's
5
so
right,
different.
very long, tightens 4, 100.
No! No, man, no! I did feel like giving up. No, my god, I didn't even respawn. They just gave it to me. They were like, you're not doing that. You're not getting back up there. I think we're going to shave off a
5
minute, though.
right, brake, and kink left, into 3
If I had to be the
long,
judge.
tightens.
As long as I just keep it clean
4
for the
left,
rest of
and
this
kink
race
right.
here.
Caution, 2 left, into sudden.
Chill!
Right, tightens late.
Chill! Oh my fucking god. No, 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 no. Is this how it all comes tumbling down? Were you not revving during that slide?
5 right.
No.
And flat left.
I'm a beginner. I don't know what to do. If you ask me where you're not doing X or Y during blank, the answer is probably always going to be no. Because, like, I've been doing this for, like actually, like, 6 months in total. No! It's all coming fucking tumbling down, man! It's okay. It's not a 1 coin clear. Always the second time, exactly. As long as you don't die, there's always a second time. Breaking during turns is your enemy. You don't have to grip the wheels so easily locked. I think I was just doing it on accident. If I had to be the guesser here.
Slowing, stop the marshals.
That's one of the things that's so hard for me to pick up on. Is you don't brake during turns. Or at least you try. Well, that's not true. It depends. It depends. My least favorite word in all of racing. Cause like you can trail brake. But from my understanding, you don't hard brake as you turn. Because then you lose grip, because your grip is being torn apart by 2 different directions. Okay, let's restart and let's try this one again. I have no enemies. Sim looks really impressive. This game is so good. This is my favorite racing game to play right now. Hit her with the 50, it depends. Every time I have any race... Okay, before we get in here, let me turn my Crocs into sports mode. I was fighting the inability to keep my Crocs on my feet the whole time. I think one thing to get better at is working on not braking during turns like that. And then I could do trail braking better when I have a better grasp on like weight distribution. Okay, let's try this here. I think this is gonna be cleaner.
5, 4,
Sports mode
3,
on.
2,
I'm crocking in, man. I'm crocking in.
go. 5 right and 5 left long, 130.
I'm crocking in. How many Crocs charms do you have? I have none.
6 right.
Because Crete would
short,
fucking
don't
eat
go,
all of them.
150.
After wet food, Crete's
6
favorite
right,
food
don't
is
cut,
Crocs.
50.
And actually, I'm not sure if it's an after type deal here.
6 left long.
If you leave
80.
Crocs out for longer than 30 seconds, they're coming back
6
wet and
right
bitten.
long and 6 left.
She does treat it like a midnight snack, like every time.
Caution. 3 right.
Kike had to get a new
2
pair of
left
Crocs
tightens,
because like
don't
Crete
cut.
like literally just like bit through them.
5 right, 50.
Okay,
3
that was
left,
so
open,
much smoother.
long, don't cut.
I could have geared down to make it even more smoother
6
there.
right, over
But it was
crest,
so
into
much
5
smoother
left
not
long,
braking during the
over,
turning
jump,
sequence.
maybe.
Because I was just going hard
6
braking while I was
right,
still moving
tightens
through.
late.
That felt
Into
so much
2
better.
right, over crest, don't cut, into
I keep
square
forgetting that if
left,
you
don't
turn
cut.
and brake at the same time,
200.
you're essentially just tearing your grip apart at the wheels. Because your wheels can't handle like that much. Minus 6 seconds. Let's go!
Into 4 right, don't cut.
6 seconds. 6
40,
seconds.
Kink right, into 3 left, short, and sudden. 4 right opens, 50.
3 left short.
Caution, brake, 5 left, over crest.
Huh?
Into, hairpin right, tightens late. 60.
Around we go.
4 right, tightens, 50.
Okay. I should have geared down, but it's
4
okay.
left, very
One thing at a
long,
time.
Don't cut.
One thing at a time.
Kink right.
Right now I'm just
into
focusing on
4
not
left,
braking into the
and
turn.
6 right, short.
Okay. Raising Crete to be a foot guy. What kind of house? I live with KK Cyber.
Keep in, 100.
What do you mean, what kind of house? You know what house I live in, man.
Kinks, over
It's
crest,
not coming from
70.
me. But it is coming from inside the house for sure.
Caution, brake, tightens, into sudden, tight hairpin left.
I live with the streamer that got mad because I modded shoes on the jury.
40 over crest. 2 right, long, opens, 60.
Nice, 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 nice. I feel like I'm going this corner so slow.
Right, back and 5 left, long, 60.
Better slow than no is what I'll say.
Kink
Because
right,
slow is smooth
into
and
4
fast is
left
smooth
long,
and smooth is
tightens
fast or
late,
whatever they
don't
say. Okay, 4
Caution,
times late.
back
Let's
camber, 3
do...
right, long, 100.
And then let's do...
6 left.
Nice,
and
okay.
5 right, long, 100.
This might be the best run yet. Minus 6 seconds!
Flat left, into
6
dip,
seconds.
80 over bumps. Caution.
What left?
4 left and 4 right, don't cut. Flat
4 left and a 4 right.
long. Caution, 3 left, don't cut. And sudden, 3 right, keep in, 60. 5 left, very long.
There it is, there it is, okay.
Over crest.
I always get tricked up on this one. I'm like, where am I?
Kink left, into 4 right, very long. Tightens 3.
I'm imagining too while I turn.
And 5 left, into 3 right, long. Opens
I'm
left,
trying to imagine
100.
an invisible string that connects my wheel, like my steering wheel and my brakes. And as I apply more brake, I apply less wheel and vice versa.
60.
That's kind of like what I'm trying to visualize as I'm going through here.
3 late. Caution.
And I think
keep
that's
in,
definitely
80.
helping with the smoothness of my drive here.
6 left, over bump, 70.
We're chill, we're chill.
Flat left.
We're chilling, we're chilling.
Into 4 right, very long. Opens late. 3 left, don't cut, over crest, into
We're chilling.
right long.
Minus 25 seconds.
70.
Huh? Wait, minus 25. How does that happen?
Right, into 4 left long. 4 right, tightens, over crest, into 4 left long, tightens.
There's nothing more freeing
And 5 right long.
about
Caution,
flying
into
through the
4
road
right
like
long,
this
Tightens.
while the Armored Core music plays in the background. It's
4
so
left,
satisfying.
long, 70.
It's so satisfying. Is one of the most satisfying feelings you can have is like a sim racer.
Caution,
I think that if you play
2
sim racing
right,
games, you gotta put
40.
Armored Core in your playlist.
4 right, long, tightens, into hairpin left.
Okay, we're just gonna keep it at 2 because we're gonna go in the hairpin left here.
6 left long, 40.
Okay. Just make it around the corner. Fuck ass corner.
Tightens 3, and 4 right, big cut. Kinks, 150.
Minus 26 seconds, man.
6 right. Caution, brake, kink left, into tight hairpin right.
Okay, after 6 left. I'm on the brake.
5 left, long.
Oh my god.
4
Zam, man,
into
Zam.
3 left, tightens.
Holy.
5 right, very
I'm
long,
fucking
tightens.
feeling it, man.
100.
I'm fucking feeling it.
5 right, brake, and kink left.
Oh yeah, fuck
into
yeah. Oh
3
shit, I'm
left, long,
feeling it.
tightens.
Tachyon. I'm feeling when Tachyon felt in the beginning of a
4
new
left,
era.
and kink right. Caution, 2 left, into sudden hairpin right, tightens left.
Chill, chill, chill. Chill,
5 right, and flower
chill,
left.
chill, chill.
Caution,
Chill.
4 right, opens, brake, into hairpin left, 50.
4 right opens, brake. Alright, we're gonna start braking here. Oh, we should have broken when it opened. Okay, now we brake here. I kind of did an unfair cut there, but it's okay. Nobody's counting. Nobody's counting.
Finish.
Get in the finish line, man! Sheesh!
Slowing, stop at Marshalls.
Can I still get a time penalty? Okay, thank God I slowed. Nice, man. Nice. Our best previous was 846. Now it was 650. Holy. I was one with the road this time. Beginning to believe. I literally just made one change. I made one change and that's not braking during the corners. Now that's a time. Thank you. Is there like a... Is there a leaderboard? Can I see the leaderboard? World leaderboard. That's not bad. That's not bad. If the world leaderboard is saying... Hold on. How far down does it go? That's your time, man? I see minus 650. I see that we're like a minute behind the next time. How many people are there? Can we go to the bottom? How many people are there? Keep loading, keep loading. Okay, we gotta come after Optimum 1, Rob Manser, Ipoin, Jadotent, Speedy BZ. Okay, I pull up. Okay, I pull ups. Top 300, man. Top 300. We got a top 300 on this bitch. That's crazy. The Canadian flag. Damn. Mexican cartel under the sea. Holy. Yeah, we got a top 300. That honestly feels really good. And I think we can even improve from there. Because this is the first time I was actually thinking about not braking during the turns. And like actively trying on that. Made one change that kept making sense. Exactly, man. We call one change and we're making all the sense here. Tirana. I don't think it's called Tirana. I think it's spelled Toronto. Boobs lover in China. Let's go, man. Let's go. We managed to beat Big Boobs Lover from China. There are brothers from across the pond, man. They're more like us than we're like them. The Leveler. The Alpineler. The Turnler. Let me blow my nose real quick. It is a big boob century, man. That's what it meant by my generosity is gonna be unpaid in ways that are untold. Oh my god, what just happened to my car? What the fuck just happened to my car just there? I know that's right, man. Toronto loses more syllables as time passes. I think I might just be the only like allocucious Torontonese person. Otherwise, everybody's just saying it wrong. Okay, let's get in here. Shimada, you can't say that. What? I said that I might just be the only Just put the comment in the bag, man. Okay, now what I think we could do better. Torontonese, exactly. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. After I'm done reaching a level of fluency in Japanese by the end of the year, I'm gonna start my journey in Torontonese. I had a thought today. What I went into before was that I think that I have two strengths that are not necessarily like unique to me. Other people have them as well, but they're definitely something that I use in my life. One, like I said before, is I can laugh at anything. Any situation, I can find humor in it. And that gets me through like the darkest times. And it also helps you like, you know, be personable with others if you can find humor in anything that's like, you know, bad or otherwise like unhappy situation. The other one is that I can just incessantly go on to do one thing enough that I end up extremely good at that one thing. And that doesn't sound like anything special, but most people I know do not have the same level of rigor when it comes to learning something that I do when I'm actually locked into it. When we talk about learning Japanese, what I've done is I now refuse to listen or watch any like YouTube content that's not from like a Japanese YouTube channel. Even like NL, who I used to watch daily, I don't watch The Librarian anymore. Because obviously NL, unless something changes, is not gonna start talking in fucking Kansai Ben. I still will watch NL on the big TV when I eat lunch with KK. Don't add him, man. Don't fucking add him. If you were to hear GTA without the context of a vacuum, what is your first assumption? Probably Grand Theft Auto. I would say Grand Theft Auto. We need a Japanese librarian. Like, I will only listen to content in Japanese, which is very hard if you're a beast like me. Because, like, I'm always incessantly driven to want, like, some dopamine hits to the brain. And it's really difficult to get dopamine hits to the brain in a language that you don't speak fluently. Like, you have to, like, really search out and seek content that, like, will fit into the bubble of entertainment value, but still, like, understandability that works for you. That's difficult. I also only play games in Japanese, save for, like, stream games. If I'm playing a game outside of stream, it's only in Japanese. And then I also study, like, for hours every day. Now, what I thought about today was, what if I applied that to drawing? What is stopping me from applying that to drawing outside of the fact that there's something already slotted into the you know, into the inventory slot there?
5, 4.
I would love
3,
to do the same
2,
thing
1.
for drawing and then get better like over the course of a year at drawing and just see how well I could do. Nothing really.
6 right.
The only thing that I think is like important to note here is there has to be like
6 right, don't cut.
there has to be a confluence of a few factors.
6
A,
left long. 8
It has to be something that I'm interested in. and something that like
6 right long. and 6
is like
left.
innately tied to like what makes life worth it for me. Which Japanese language is that way for
3
me,
right into
because
2
I can now
tightens,
appreciate a
don't
lot
cut.
of stuff I couldn't do otherwise, and also it ties me to my family better.
5 right. 50.
So there's that to that. And drawing, I
3
think, would fit
left,
into that
opens,
category as well.
long, don't cut.
Because drawing is always something that I wished I would like to get
6
better
right,
at.
over crest,
Saying wish
into
to get
5
better at is
long,
something, but like
over
I would
jump,
like
maybe.
to put in the effort to get better at, and to learn how to do.
Caution.
The
6
second
right,
stipulation
late. Into
is
2
I
right,
need,
over crest, don't cut. Into square left, don't cut. 200.
My bad. I don't even know where I am anymore. Let's start over. My second stipulation. Let me blow my nose real quick. Jet's literally finished the model, man. She's not taking too long. She finished it. It just has to be rigged. That's the thing. It has to be rigged. So, the second stipulation is I have to have a sufficient source of information on how to do it properly. Because I think that I'm a good learner. I think that's my other skill, is that I'm a good learner. But I think I'm a good learner that's not a... that's not... How do you put this? There are two types of learner. There's the enhancer, and then there's the explorer. I'm not an explorer. I'm just given information that's true, and I take that information and I like divide it down in my brain, and then I find out like why it's true. And then I apply it to the library of knowledge that I have in my brain. If you need it, I'll show you the way, big dog. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, put together the factor of like really wanting to do something because it would enhance my life,
5,
and having a source of
4,
information that's like
3,
the
2,
right path forward.
1, go, go.
It's
5
true
right,
for fighting games
5
too.
left
Like
long, 130.
I stumble around in the dark if I don't have like a good source of information in
6
fighting
right,
games.
short, don't
But
cut.
I do have
150.
the desire to get better. And I have the drive to get better, and I also have the drive to sacrifice what needs to be done to get better. And that's the thing too, is that like I'm willing to make big sacrifices in life to get better at stuff. And I think that's typically what
6 right,
divides
long, and
not
6
me
left.
with everybody, because I think that there's plenty of people who share the same idea. But I do sacrifice a lot to do what I like to do.
Into 2 left tightens, don't cut.
Like I said before, when my coworkers ask what I do
5 right,
for the
50.
weekend, and I say I studied, like that's being genuine.
3 left,
My coworkers like went to the
long,
bar and hung
don't
out and
cut.
partied, and then I literally just
40.
studied.
6
Which
right,
is like
over
flanderizing the
crest,
fucking
into 5
I
left
studied the
long,
blade while you were at the
over
party, but like
maybe.
it's true.
Caution. 6 right,
And I do the
tightens
same
late.
thing with stream too. Like stream is worth it to me, so I sacrifice what needs to be done to stream properly.
Don't cut. 200.
Okay, we go around here. And then we go around here. There we go, we didn't die this time. Minus 1 second, let's
Into
fucking go,
4,
man.
don't cut.
Yeah, I'm studying the pace
40.
notes.
Kink right.
It's like, it's
Into
literally
3
like rally
left,
racing, where if you
short,
give me
and sudden
the pace
right
notes, I
opens,
will
50.
deliver with enough time.
Caution, brake, 5 left, over
I will just
crest,
have to make the
into,
sacrifices to
hairpin
do
right,
so, but I'm
tightens
always willing to
late.
make the sacrifices for the things that I would like to get better at.
60. 4 right, tightens,
Nice.
50.
But I would love to get better at drawing.
Very long,
However, I have a very strict idea,
kink right, into
of-
4 left, and
not a
6
strict idea,
right,
but I have a very
short.
like concrete goal of Japanese for this year that I don't think that I could fit
Caution,
drawing
2 left,
into
tightens, small cut,
the same time frame that I'm
100.
learning Japanese. I think it would just be too difficult.
Kinks over
I think that it would be
crest,
fun to
70.
do, I just think it'd be too difficult.
Kinks,
But you could also
caution,
combine the
brake,
two, which is my
5 right,
next
tightens,
thing that I was
into
gonna say,
sudden, tight
is
hairpin
that one of my
left.
strategies for getting better at the things that I get better at is that I always look to combine them with like what else I like doing.
2 right long,
My bad.
opens 60.
I don't think I'm getting that time. I don't think I'm getting that record time, but it's okay. It's practice. It's practice. My bad. My bad, yo, my bad.
Four right.
Must be crazy streaming. I have no idea what it's like. Shimada's just a voice in my head.
60.
It is like entertaining like 100 plus or minus people like
Into four left
for
long,
several
tightens
hours
late,
after living like a full day.
Caution, bad camber.
It's
Three
not
right long,
the
100.
hardest thing in the world, but it's not the easiest thing in the world. I think that it's
Six left,
not
and
hard to
long,
stream,
100.
but I think it's not easy to be a good streamer. And I don't consider myself to be like a high level streamer.
Over bumps.
I just consider myself to not be like a low level streamer.
And
If that makes any sense to you.
flat left, long.
I think that I have a natural like
Caution,
entertainment
three left uncut.
bone in my body,
Three right.
but that
Keep it
doesn't
in,
always
60.
necessitate it being like a streamer buff. As much as it's just like I could talk to people and get along with them just fine.
Overcrest, 80.
So the more that I talk to stream, like I'm talking to a person face to face, the better.
Left into four
When it
right,
comes
very long,
to
tightens three,
like
and
having
five
like
left
really
into
terrific
three right
assets
long,
and like
opens
knowing how to
late,
like
100.
put on big like stuff, that's very difficult for me because I'm not like a showrunner. I'm just a
Four
talker.
left, long, don't cut. Over bumps, 60. Five left, tightens three.
My bad.
Late, caution, keep in, 80.
But like I said, I think the strength comes from being able to laugh at like everything.
Six left, over bump, 70.
Chill!
Flat left, don't cut. Into
The more you can
four
laugh at
right,
everything, the
very
better of a
long,
streamer you
opens
can
late.
become. I think the most
Three
like
left, don't cut, over
deadpan
crest,
streams
into four right long,
where nothing
tightens
happens,
late,
like
70.
it's not like that's a bad thing in the grand scheme of things, but it's like it's not for me. It's not my ideal. I think that there's streams where people are just like good at doing something and then they silently do it for like like an hour. And that's not for me.
Into four right
And
long,
even like
tightens
just having like good vibes on stream is not necessarily like for me. I think that there needs to be some level of entertainment value to it. And that comes from the bits and the banter and the back and the forth, you know? That's the powerful aspect of it.
caution,
If my
crest,
stream was
two
literally
right,
just me talking to a
40.
black screen
Four
and I could still
long,
get people to
tightens
watch, I would
into
consider that to be like a
hairpin
major success. Of course, it's really hard to do without the visual
Six
stimulus
left
though.
long, 40.
Okay, around we go.
Four left, long, tightens three, and four right.
I think the visual stimulus is like,
Kinks,
I've changed
50.
my opinion on streaming for some time. It used to be the fact that I thought
Six right.
games were so
Caution,
important to
brake,
stream.
kink left,
I used to
into
think that like
hairpin right.
it's Twitch, you're supposed to play games. Like why are you talking?
Five left,
Like
long,
you're supposed to be a gamer, quote TM, you know? Why are you just like talking to a screen? Like where's the game? I've said it a few times and I'll say it like to the end of the
right,
earth.
over bumps,
I think that
into
the game
three
is
left,
like
tightens.
the least important part of any stream.
Five right, very
Unless
long,
you're like a pro
tightens
player
four,
of something,
100.
like who cares? Everybody could just go play their own
Five
game.
right, brake,
You know?
and kink left, into three left, long, tightens.
So like I'm like game agnostic when it comes to what I'll watch.
Four left,
I'll
and
watch
kink
Cleo
right.
play map painting games when she can talk about whatever.
Caution,
You know?
two left,
I'll watch
into
like
sudden, hairpin right,
KK
tightens
play
left.
whatever like Krungo thing she found off like the side of the internet.
Five right, and flat left.
I'll watch KK play Wappy Dog, man.
Caution, four right, opens, brake, into hairpin left, 50.
Okay. And I think it's also like
Four left.
an element of
60.
knowing like what to talk about. My bad. You need to be established enough to work though. People stray for your personality, caring about the game less after they've gotten to know you. I think streaming by all means is just gotcha. The only reason I'm successful in any regard is that the stars just ended up aligning. There's a billion people out there who I would consider to be like probably more interesting people than I am that are not as popular like by any stretch of the word. And that's how it just works sometimes. You know? And I'm not gonna tell you where to go find them because I want you guys to keep watching my stream.
Marshals.
I'm not gonna tell you where to go find those people. They're my people I will watch. Yeah, wasting the luck is the most important thing. It's always, there's always two aspects to streaming. There's always opportunity and ability to fill the opportunity. You can fill the opportunity, like you could be fulfilling enough, like you can be like manzoku enough of a streamer that you are filling every person's like flag that they need for an entertaining stream without any opportunity. And then you could be handed opportunity after opportunity and like nobody could care because all you talk about is like, I'm gonna be nice today, never mind. I'll be nice today. Just like talking about a whole lot of nothing, you know? Dash canceled. Because I've definitely encountered people who are like, have been handed opportunity on a silver platter, but they don't find like any success because like they don't have anything to say. And that's okay. Like that's not an indictment of any person's character. People are just good at different things, you know? All people talk about it talking. My other streamer's birthday. Chill. Chill on the other streamer. Because there's like someone who and again, this sounds very judgmental, but I swear I'm not attempting to be judgmental at all. This is just looking at things from a pseudo-objective standpoint in my head. There was someone who, a while ago, I was like, damn, we have a lot of similar interlining interests. I would love to be friends with this person. And then I went to the stream, and it was like 10 minutes of silence looking at the screen. And it's not the same level of like, I'm locking in on something, so I'm not going to do anything. It was basically like the stream started, and it was a lot of like, for like 10 minutes. And then I looked at the bigger picture, and I saw that this person was friends with like dozens of the most popular VTubers that are like imaginable.
5, 4,
and like has been on
3,
streams with them like
2,
constantly.
1. Go.
Like exposed to the general like VTuber viewer populace. Like to the extent that you ever could be. And I'm like, this is a perfect example of this.
6 right.
But the person's very good at other stuff.
150.
And I think that's just how it is. Everybody's good at like what they
6 right, don't
like
cut.
work to be good
50.
at. With enough effort. Get it twisted! With enough effort, you could do anything. But everybody has their skill set.
6 left.
I don't think you're born with your skill set, and I don't think it's like necessarily like nominative determinism or type sheesh like that, but like
Tightens, don't cut.
I think everybody's got their skill set, and then being cognizant of what you can do is like the most important thing you
5
can do.
right, 50.
Because if you're not cognizant of what you can do, you're bound to just
3
like,
left, opens, long, don't cut.
you know, you're bound to
40.
sell yourself short
6
real
right,
fast.
over crest, into
When I'm
5
unaware,
left,
like I used to call
over,
myself a
jump
bad
baby.
learner. I used to call myself like a slow learner.
6 right,
I
tightens
realized
late.
later down the line, I'm
2
not a
right,
slow
over
learner.
crest, don't cut.
The reality of the situation is that I start a lot of stuff with
200.
preconceived biases. Oh my god. Damn, man.
Kink left, into 4 right, don't cut.
New strat just unlocked, man. New strat just
3
unlocked.
left, short, and sudden, 4 right opens.
I started a
50.
lot of stuff with preconceived biases that then influence how I learn the rest of the skill. And if I start with the wrong preconceived biases, it gives me like
60.
a like buff of like minus 100% like value, like effort value to it. And that's difficult because then that's why I have to seek out like the best information. The only reason I could improve at my Japanese comprehension so well in such a short time is because I have Kirdali to watch. And Kirdali is like the best source of Japanese grammar information I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a source of Japanese grammar so concise and so right and correct than Kirdali's videos. And if it wasn't for that, I would not be anywhere near as good at like progressing as I have been. Now, there's still a lot of stuff I want to get better at faster. Like, I'm not good speaking Japanese, but that's not something you learn from learning grammar. That's something you learn from just doing it. But I'm definitely good enough at like reading and like piecing together meaning from sentences with words that I don't understand. Because I know grammar.
Kink right into 4 left long.
You know, like, can I get a link for that? Hold on, let me text and drive real quick. Let me text and drive real quick. I'm gonna have to get a reset on this one.
5 right long, 100.
I got understeer. I didn't use my pedals well enough there. It's okay, this is practice. Yeah, that's a good link there. So if you guys don't know who Kirdali is, Kirdali is a Android VTuber, one of the early VTubers, who put together like 80 episodes of Japanese grammar study with like a bunch of supplementary episodes too for free. And it covers like everything you need to know for the most part. There's stuff that's not covered, but you just get that from learning. You just get that over time. Like there's some aspects that like I don't see in Kirdali's repertoire. And then like I looked it up later and I'm like, oh wait, that would have just made sense if I like just did like the base principles of what she taught me. Like there's a construction I don't believe she goes over in Japanese, which is zu ni. And if you guys do not know what zu is a old negative old negative variation of verbs where they would end in like a zu. Like instead of an oo sound, like they typically end in when they're like positive verbs, they end in a zu. And it's like not typical these days to hear that. However, in specific constructions, people go with the zu form instead. And in one of them is zu ni. And if you guys know what the ni particle is the target particle. It's basically marking a noun or noun-like entity to say like this is the target of an action or like the sentence like logic. So saying zu ni at the end of a verb is like targeting that verb. And that could be used in ways that are very not clear. If you're looking at it concretely, you have to look at it like fundamentally, and you have to look at it like from the idea of like experimental language. Not experimental language, but like I gotta get out of 4th gear here. What's the word to use here? Not concrete. What's the opposite of concrete outside of like Taro and Finn? Conceptual language. Conceptual language. Yeah. Ni is used conceptually very often. And if you don't understand its conceptual usage, it's really hard to get a grasp of the language. But having the target be a negative verb means the action is done without doing that negative verb. It's targeting the negation of that verb. Does that make sense to you guys? Like an action occurred without the negative verb. Yes, for sure. Welcome to my TED Talk.
5 right, very long, tightens 4, 100.
I think so. I think that's right.
5 right, break, and kink left, into 3 left long, tightens.
Yeah, Ni is very difficult for conceptual language, but it's like one of the most important ones.
4 left, and kink
I
right.
overuse Ni when I write.
Caution, 2 left, into sudden, hairpin right, tightens late.
If I was learning Japanese, I would. It's simultaneously not a difficult language and a difficult language. It's an easy language in that if you give up all of your prior knowledge of English, you could just learn it. And like all you have to do is just like study it enough. And by study, I mean like engage with the language, not like look at a textbook. If you just experience the language enough, like you just get it. Because the language is very like Lego blocks building like on top of itself over and over again. Damn, I was close on this one. I think I had a difference of 10 seconds.
Slowing.
That's not too bad. I mean, 10 seconds is pretty slow, but still. I crash out every time I try to improve at something. I think that's like a problem you just gotta improve at. I think the first step of improving is to improve at that. And that's me being genuine. The biggest strides I make in Street Fighter are like the strides that I make to not get upset when I lose. That was like the biggest result of an improvement, is to work on not getting mad when I lost after. And then you just naturally improve after that by getting like experience. A lot of times I feel like approach new things. I'm preparing for a sport or competition. I'll just get into the mentality of learning. Me when I didn't, me when I, is this any? Me when I, I had something there, but it didn't work out, man. It didn't work out. Me when I think so. I think that's right. I mean, a forever battle with the if, in, and on. One of the most conceptual parts of English dictated by native speakers' arbitrary usage. You know, I never put a lot of thought on that one. I never put a lot of thought in that thing. You know? It's not something that I hear people speak on very often. So hearing you put in your 2 cents, that makes a lot of sense. In and on is fucking hard, man. Are things in or on? Native speakers just decide which one is which. Conceptually, I think in and on is like the same thing. There's like, I can't think of a difference between like the conceptual usage of in or on. The physical usage of in or on, I can make sense of it. There's just times where it just doesn't make as much sense to use the other. You can't speak in something, but you can speak on something. You know, like that just doesn't sound right. It's basically, does it sound right? Bounce on it, Dio. Bounce in it, Dio. They'll never know which to use. Vibes-based non-native need to figure it out. Literally. I mean, like, that's how it is, unfortunately. English is, like, the hardest one to learn. In my opinion, at least. I think if I had to learn English as a non-native speaker, I would, like, move to a remote location where I didn't need to use it. I think I would just go somewhere where it's not needed. And then, like, live my life from there. I would not want to wish learning English, like, on anybody. Because there are so many things that if I was, like, if I had to learn it as, like, a non-native speaker now, despite just, like, learning it through osmosis of, like, 30 years of my life, I would crash out for sure. Rural Japan where extended family lives. I'm not trying to get killed by bears, man. As a non-native speaker, English is a very easy language. Easiest one I'm trying to learn by far. I'm happy that you're able to do that. From my experience, like everybody else says otherwise, but I'm happy that you've cracked the code. Because I think that everybody deserves the easiest path forward. Let me blow my nose real quick. In my experience, native English speakers say English is hard. Isn't that indicative, though?
5, 4,
I think English is hard because there's a lot of, like, arbitrary rules to it. German can go fuck itself, though.
and 5 left.
I understand the German, like, grammar cases are, like, really fucked up. Hey, it's good to see you. I am winning.
Short.
I made a massive improvement earlier by just doing one different thing, and I feel like I'm on top of the world.
6 right, don't cut.
Hey, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I was crashing out earlier because I thought I heard a knock
6
on my
left
door
long,
when you're not here.
80.
I was like, Monko, who's
6
there?
right, long, and 6 left.
I was so scared, man. I was so scared.
Caution. 3 right.
I think it was just
2
like
left,
Finn
tightens,
jumping on the
don't
door
cut.
handle, though. He's bouncing on it.
5 right.
Oh, there's
50.
the 2. I was wondering where the tool was. Okay, on the corner we go.
3 left opens long. Don't cut.
It's the guys, they want more scran. Their greed sickens
6
me,
right,
man.
Over crest into 5 left.
I
long,
already
over
fed them.
Maybe.
What did he say maybe for? Wait, hold on.
6 right. Tightens late.
What did he say all that maybe
2
for?
right, over crest. Don't cut. Into square left. Don't cut. 200.
Right here? Almost sick, almost sick, almost sick. How do I make it so that I don't spin out when I go for a handbrake like that? What is the trick to get that?
Kink left into 4 right. Don't cut. 40.
English is a language for
Right,
clowns? Yes,
into
sir!
3 left, short,
English's
and
difficulty
sudden,
comes from the fact that
4
it's a
right,
combination of like so
50.
many different languages. Therefore, like all their rules like apply
Caution,
differently within
brake,
English.
5 left, over crest into.
I think if
happy
you're
right,
willing to
tightens
just
late.
read English, it's not as hard as people make it out to
60.
be. But if you want to speak English, like, that's the hard part.
4 right tightens 50.
Like, I think verbally speaking English is, like, the hardest part. I'm gonna reset this one. This one's a wash. You hit something? I don't think I did. Oh, it's the beach Shimada. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Fuck if I know. Left. I always tried hard to really try to make sure my English is correct as my second language, and friends are always like, I'm a native speaker and I'm not sure if I speak it correctly. I mean, listen to how I talk. The thing too is that, like, you have to understand that correct language is, like, not real. Language is like the construction of communication tools between different people. There's no correct language. It doesn't exist. Even native speakers don't speak their language perfectly, because they have to learn it like everybody else. And what they learn is just how to communicate most effectively in their use case. I think to think that there's perfect language and perfect usage of language is like to bastardize the concept of language. Shisha, what car is she? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. This is the Alpine. This is the, it says Elf on it. This is the Renault Alpine. She is a very small, compact, lightweight car. She's rear-wheel drive. And she's typically used in a lot of, like, snow rally stages. The thing with this car is that she's got a lot of really twitchy weight distribution. And so you have to be very careful with how you handle the pedals. You bought her for me? I did. My generosity is going to pay me back in ways that are unexpected. I did buy her for you. I just got to make it to the end.
2, 1, go. 5
I got her in KK Blue just for you.
left long 130.
I got to make sure that today's generosity is paid back in unexpected ways.
6 right, short, don't cut 150.
Initial speed transfer to rotation speed so much that you YOLO spin. Okay, that makes sense.
6 right, don't cut.
That makes
50.
that makes a lot of sense actually. Cuz it's the transfer of like kinetic energy to
80.
potential energy and potential energy to kinetic energy.
6
Kinetic energy.
long and 6 left.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Caution. 3 right into 2 left.
So if I
Don't
come
cut.
into it with a lot of kinetic energy, the potential energy then gets like overloaded.
5 right, 50.
What? Around the corner we go?
3 left, opens, long.
KK energy.
40.
Is that gonna be your
6
next sponsorship
right,
offer?
Over crest, into 5
KK
left,
energy?
long, over, jump, maybe.
KK energy comes from like black milk tea.
Caution. 6 right, tightens late.
Physics
Into
goes
2
hard.
right,
That's I
over
think so
crest,
too. I
don't
think
cut.
physics is the most interesting
Into
type of
square
science.
left, don't cut. 200.
I think physics has to be the coolest type of science outside of like the type that you could just quote to like random NPCs on the street and then think you're smart. -2, let's go! I see those every day.
40. Kink right, into 3
Okay, get off the gas here.
Short and sudden. 4 right, opens, 50.
I think understanding physics is like really nice for rally or driving games too.
Into hairpin
Not to
right,
say that I have a
tightens
strong
left.
understanding of physics, I just have a strong basic understanding of physics.
60.
As someone who skipped physics class.
4 right, tightens, 50.
And by skipped I mean like did
4
not
left,
take.
Very long, don't cut.
I never
Kink
took a
right,
physics course in
into
school.
4 left and 6 right, short.
It was just not in my purview.
Caution, 2 left,
I
tightens.
took
slow
chemistry
cut,
like
key
twice.
in, 100.
I didn't use that shit for anything. I took chemistry and I took biochemistry. Because I thought when I took biochemistry they're gonna teach me how to do Resident Evil shit.
Kinks.
I was fully expecting to learn how to do some Resident Evil shit when I was taking biochemistry in school.
40 over crest.
Okay. Not the best turn there, but it's better than spinning out all the way.
60.
I wanted to kill the kinetic energy as much as possible there.
4 right. back
Because I didn't want to
camber,
turn the
and
potential
5
energy
left
back
long,
into the spin again.
60.
So I just found a way to slide instead of spin.
Long, tightens late, don't cut. Caution, bad camber, 3 right long.
Bad camber.
100.
What does it mean by bad camber again? Isn't that like the music video with the apple?
6 left and 5 right long, 100.
-9. Holy.
Into dip, 80.
That's crazy.
Caution, 4 left and 4 right, don't cut.
Okay, 4 left and 4 right. Let's slow down a little bit here.
Caution, 3 left, don't cut. And
Nice.
3 right, keep in, 60.
Shift down.
5 left, very long, tightens 4,
Nice.
over crest, 80.
On the left here. And keep in.
Kink left, into 4
And then keep
right,
out.
very long.
Damn, I'm feeling good about this. I can't say that. I can't say that. I literally cannot say
5
that.
left, into 3 right long, opens late, 100.
That's the evil speaking within me. I can't fucking say that. Not looking, not
4
looking.
left, long, don't cut, over bumps, 60.
Okay, we can go back to gear 4 here.
5 left, tightens 3, late, caution.
Chill.
Keep in, 80.
Chill, 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 chill. Don't even fucking sweat it.
6 left, over bump, 70.
Don't even fucking sweat it, man. Don't even
Flat
sweat
left,
it.
Don't cut, into
Chill.
4 right, very long, opens late.
Being gentle on the pedals with
3
this
left, don't cut,
car
over
is
crest,
very
into 4
satisfying.
right long, tightens late, 70.
I think that this might be the first car that I felt like I...
Flat right, into 4 left, long,
Ain't nothing but a cookie dough, man.
4 right, tightens, over crest, into 4
Ain't
left,
nothing but a
long,
cookie dough,
tightens,
man.
and 5 right,
Safe.
long, caution,
Puh.
into 4 right, long, tightens.
She's puh, you know. This might be the first car that I felt like I've really communicated with, if that makes any sense to you guys. Like, I feel the communication between the rotation of the car, like, much better.
Caution, brake, 2 right, 40. 4 right, long, tightens, into hairpin left.
And I feel like I've driven a lot of cars that, like, require that type of communication.
6 left, long, 40.
Rotate around. Okay. Not my cleanest turn, but it's okay. I'm becoming one with the car.
4 left, long,
You were saying I still got...
and 4
Listen,
right,
man, I was saying.
Kinks, 150.
I came out the other side flat on the ground, man.
6 right, caution.
What does
brake,
that show you?
left, into, tight hairpin right. 5 left, long.
Okay. I didn't kill the energy enough there. I came in pretty hot there. I should have broke it like way earlier.
Into 3
But that's
left,
okay. That's something that we
tightens.
learn over time. I thought if it broke at the
5
50
right,
mark, it would
long,
be fine.
Tightens 4, 100.
Nice. Okay. I would love
5 right.
to take what I've learned with this
Kink
car,
left,
go back to
into
Gran
3
Turismo
left,
4,
long, tightens,
and then learn how to drive the MR2 again.
4 left.
Because that shit is like my white whale.
Caution, 2 left.
The MR2 is like absolutely my white whale. Okay, I'm going way too slow here. It's okay. This is the one that you just go slow on.
5 right and flat left.
Okay, I lost balance there. There you go. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Caution, 4 right opens.
We're almost to the end. We're almost to the end.
Hairpin left, 50.
We're almost to the end here. This hairpin left is a little bit annoying. Okay.
4
Take it around the
left,
corner.
60.
Oh my god! I'm being trolled at the last minute. I'm being fucking trolled at the last minute, man! Excellent, it's good to see you. You're doing well.
Finish.
I had such a good PB!
Slowing, stop at the marshals.
I had such a good PB, man. I got so trolled at the last minute. That's fucked up, man. That's so fucked up. My chopped tiger unk, bruh. Keep you on your toe. Keep you in your toes. Get me out of here, man. Get me out of here. I want to run a time trial on like a short run. I've done this map like 4 times now. I want to do a short one. That was fucked up. At least we did like really, really well for the most part. Up until the end, we did really well. Take my ass to Wales, man. This one's scary. Gulpy. If in North. Baden-Württemberger? I think we take the second one. I think we take the 4 kilometer one. I really wish you could change the livery for your car too. You did the car event of tripping near the finish line. I know. I know. They're gonna do this to me at work tomorrow. Car service. Let's look at the cockpit of the car. Q-Box. You're set 3? Do we have even a difference with this? I literally cannot do anything with this menu. It scares me too much. I just wanted to look at my car. I just wanted to look at the inside of the car. Damn! Damn, man. Look at the inside. Those are some fucking clean seats. Those seats are so nice. It's Saturday and I have a 3-day weekend. It's Saturday with a 3-day weekend. Okay, we got this time. We got this time. With a 3-day weekend with a 2-day off before the 3-day weekend. You shit bars from your ass, now grow your pants. Oh no, you shit bars from your ass and now your pants are poopsy. I think the line, if I'm not mistaken, was, my breath is bad, but my rhymes are juicy. Your bars squeeze out shit and your pants is poopsy. You guys there for the birthday stream? True. How does she remember this shit? Cause I wrote it. What do you mean, how do I remember it? I was the source of it. My breath is bad, but my rhymes are juicy. Your rhymes squeeze out shit and your pants are poopsy, man.
70 over crest.
70. Oh, this one's gonna be harder. I just realized they were on mud this time.
Long, tightens 1.
I'm already feeling the lack of traction.
And 5 right. Short.
Yeah, this is gonna be way
Into
fucking
4
harder.
left, short, and 5 left over crest.
This one's gonna be so much harder.
Into 3 right long. 40. 5 left.
We just have to be good with our pedals
60.
here.
Caution, brake, junction, square left.
Junction square left. Okay,
60
brake here.
Over crest.
Get around.
4
Okay.
right, short, over crest. 40.
I think I need to get grip on the ground before I accelerate here.
Into
Oh my
2
god, I
right,
thought I was supposed to go right there. I was so scared.
crest,
I
into
definitely
3
think
left
that my
long,
new
opens and
trick,
tightens.
which is just like racing fundamentals of not braking into
2
the
right,
corner,
don't cut, and 3 left, short,
is gonna
40.
save my life here for sure.
2 right, don't cut.
Because I think one of the big problems I've had on dirt is that like it exacerbates like your lack of grip.
Over crest, and
So
5
like
left,
stretching the
40,
grip as
brake.
far as possible there by like braking on the corner
2
it was
right,
not
don't
gonna
cut.
help anybody with anything.
3 right, tightens late, don't cut. Junction, go right, 100.
Okay. I'm taking this one very slow. But it's better slow than dead.
3
I think
left
I'd
long,
rather
slow,
drive
40.
slow than drive like on the side of the road.
5 left. And 6
Okay.
right, don't cut. Into 3 left long, don't cut. Tightens
Because you could
left,
always improve slow.
and
It's
6
easier
right,
to
long.
improve slow than it is to improve dead. You know? Type
Into
sheesh.
4 left,
Type
small
shish
cut,
kebab.
100.
You can improve driving slow more so than you can improve driving upside down.
6 left. Caution, brake. 5
Because driving
left,
upside down, you gotta
and
like
right.
go back to the source of the problem. Driving slow is you just get better.
40. Hairpin left.
Okay. Another hairpin.
And square right.
Shish
don't cut.
kebab. Nice. Oh damn, they got the Elden Ring DLC
3
up there,
right,
man.
and 3 left long,
They got the fucking Elden Ring DLC up
and
there.
5 right. 2 left long, small cut.
2 left long, small cut.
And 2 left tightens. Caution through gate.
Up we go.
And 3 right.
Nice,
opens.
nice. Okay, we're still live, we're still live.
5 left long and 4 left very long over crest.
I think also
40.
with mud like this,
4 left.
you have to
60.
put in place the rotation like so much far in advance.
3 right.
Because I'm finding that like my car will move
And 5 left long.
in a way that's like a turn that I made like so far in advance.
50 over crest.
I spin the wheel,
6 left, 100.
and then my car moves like 2 seconds later in that position.
Kinks into dip. And
So it's kind of
kinks
like you
over
really have
crest
to trust the
into
pace notes.
4 right, dip, 40.
And you have to put everything in place like in advance.
5 left.
And I think that in of
Left
itself is
long,
like more
over
fun.
crest, keep out, 150.
That part of it is really fun.
5 left, 50.
5 left, 50.
6 right, short, 50. Kink left, keep
Let's go 4
right,
here.
40.
Let's go 4 here. Let's go 4 here.
Caution, 5 right.
Damn! Okay,
into
beware of that
6
one.
left, 100.
Okay, I see the goal. I see the goal. I see the goal.
Finish.
That one fuck ass jump there is the
Keep
killer.
right, 4 right, into 3 left.
Dead by Daylight style. Nice!
Stop at marker.
Zam, man, zam. Let's see how this one does. I think this is a 3-minute though. Yippee! Yippee! Okay, what does a 406 get me? I think that one is pretty solid. As well as straight line adjustments, gotta be pretty violent, quick wheel turns. It's scary out there, man. I gotta beat my damn wheel. Oh my god. We did get top 300 this time. We didn't get top 300, but we're only off by a minute. Which might seem like a lot to you guys, but I think when it comes to like pro players, being off by a minute from them is like pretty good. I think we did pretty good. Recommended reference time. Ghost not available. What does it mean by recommended reference time? Keep your kupo bin kekel. He's casting spells in my damn chat, man. Locals dominating Wales. Kipli kopo bin kekel. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ghost not available because I was knocking at your door. True, man, true. I like the Alpine. I think that the Alpine might actually be my favorite car to drive in this game. It's the most fun car to drive in this game. We're driving a Witcher 3 map, man. Turning in early to prepare for the slide. Okay, that makes sense to me. If that's how we do, if that's how we do the mud. Okay, one sec here. Give me a gosh tootin' second here. Give me a Tutankhamun second here. I still had my fucking sponsorships open. My Peacock sponsorship for $67. I still had that shit open. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not taking that. That's a poison pill offer. I think you have to watch an ad, and they pay you $67 to watch the ad. Like, I think that's what you do for the sponsorship. That's fucking cooked, man. That's fucking cooked. Okay, give me a Tutankhamun second here. I don't think I've rated Tsukimi in a minute, but she's rated me quite frequently. So I'm going to send you guys over to Tsukimi, who's playing Super Robot Wars Y. If you guys do not know who Tsukimi is a mecha VTuber, mecha-themed VTuber. She's been at it for quite some time now. So I'm going to send you guys over to her. I think a lot of you guys would probably like Super Robot Wars. It always seems like a very interesting game. Tsukimi is also a very interesting person, so I know you guys will like watching her. Let me go over back to the chat again. This is the last stream of the week. However, there will be more streams next week. Do not sweat. Do not fret. I have Monday off, so I'll probably have a fun stream planned for Monday. We might go back to Street Fighter on Monday, and then we're going to do more Rally probably like next week, later in the week. I think that's how we're going to do it. And then, of course, Jujutsu Kaisen next week as well. But before everything else, thank you everybody for joining yet again. I really appreciate it, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for hanging out in the dojo. Thank you everybody for coming down. Thank you everybody for stopping by on my journey to becoming racing Jozu and Nihongo Jozu and living Jozu and just with everything in the world Jozu. Dotsu Tora! Otsu tora every tora. I'm very hungry. Even though I've had 3 score meals. I'm gonna go get some food. Otsu tora every tora. Let's head over. Let's head over. Otsu